Would you rather? Yeah. Let's free up a day, free up a space. Let's talk about the truth the way we know it. Let's make a play. This our reality, okay? Okay. We out here with some savage beats, okay? If you want it, you can have a piece. Effort come with automatic peace. Just be careful if you slip, you know the ladder's grief, okay? Open discussion, who you loving, who you trusting? Is it lusting when you bustin'? Is you still crushing? Was it something, is it nothing? Did you cuddle? Did you up and grab your clutch and was befuddled? Do you still love him? Is your relationship 100, or is it 50-50? Do you be talking shit, or do you sit and listen? Are you a real friend or a transaction system? Listen, do you be copping flowers? Do you open doors? Is you looking for a real woman? Is you content with whores? Do you be on your money? Do you take care of your kids? Do you stand on your business, or do you wait on your chick? Let's talk about our mental health and protecting it. Yeah. Let's talk about our mental health and protecting it. Yeah. Rule number 1 is take accountability. Fight through the misery. Don't run away from you. Let your truth be your ability.
That shit went kind of far that time. Time was off or something. All right, everybody in here, man. All right, so before we get started, I'm just gonna say if you got something going on with you, man, if something going on in your life, man, just get to that shit, man. Do what you can to fix it, man. Make the best of whatever you got, man. You can't be sitting around waiting for no motherfucker to do nothing. You can't be sitting around waiting to feel something that you don't fucking feel. Like whatever it is that you want in your life, the object and the goal is to go get it. And if you ain't doing that, all you're doing is wasting time. All right, so today we're gonna start with this the family of business part 2. Now I kind of like this. I kind of like where it's going to. I kind of like where it's going. Richie just joined. Doc B Wise in here. We got Tune, man. We got Short, Netta, and Glove, Big Glove. Man, we kind of deep in today. Netta, Big Glove, Big Glove.
Somebody echoing.
Yeah, somebody echoing.
Somebody got it sound like somebody got a fan in the background or something.
Yeah.
All right, is everything cool? Yeah,
Yes.
somebody got us a delay.
Somebody got it playing in the background. If you got a fan in the background, turn it down.
Yeah, somebody shit too loud. Sure, that might be your shit. Yo, turn your volume down. You ain't got no headphones?
Nah.
So you in that pressing shirts?
Hell yeah.
So I think that's
Cooking dinner, pressing shirts. Man.
ready, Sharp? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's not playing somewhere else next
Nah,
to
my shit
you?
on the delay. I think it's in there, Sharp. I think it's your speakers. All right, there we go. All right, let's go. I'm gonna get right to it. This part 2 of the business of family, man. We finna get right in. I'm gonna get right into it. Man. I'm gonna say this. Sometimes as a parent, partner, and just human being with feelings and emotions, life can be hard as hell trying to figure out your next move. Shit could be an absolute headache, motherfucking a mental battlefield. Folks be so quick to judge you when you get it wrong and extremely dismissive when you get it right. It's like they say you only did what you were supposed to. The kids only want what they want, and your partner, in some cases, need a certain level of compassion at times as well. And in order to keep that person in the vision, you got to play your part in keeping that person satisfied. The business of family itself can be a draining business. It's not for everybody. This episode of the Business of Family series is about sacrifice. Not only what you're willing to sacrifice, but what are your people willing to sacrifice for you? Like who lead and who follow? Are you willing to die, kill, steal, manipulate? Are you ready for the mental breakdown with no moral support? working until your legs numb, your feet hurt, and your back pains regularly, knowing it's a possibility you ain't gonna get nothing in return. What exactly is you willing to give to make sure the business of your family is successful? I'm gonna start the conversation with the video. I'm gonna start the conversation with the video so we can get right to it. I'm gonna let Tianka take over after this too.
Get out! Get out now! Run! In the house! Get the house!
Jasper, get over here!
Crazy.
It's hard to watch.
Crazy.
When I first watched it, I think probably like 5 times because at first it was like I was trying to convince myself. Boy just didn't know, and his first thought was to run across the street. So like, but like then when I kept watching it, it's like neither of those parents thought to grab any of the kids that was out there. It's like one thing if it's one parent out there and she's so focused on grabbing her 2 kids, but still in awe because I don't know. I wouldn't have let the child run across the street by himself. Oh,
So I, I would I would like to say first of all we got to stop putting our heads on other people's bodies to like think that they think like us, and then we have to also look at the experience factor or the lack thereof. Those people probably ain't never experienced. I'm not justifying it. Don't get me wrong, but they probably just went into full panic and have never even been in a situation where they felt like they've been in that type of jeopardy or their kids are in that type of jeopardy and they just went into full panic mode. Like, how often do you think that they experience shootouts in that beautiful fucking neighborhood they was just in? You know what I'm saying? So it probably was just like a lot of times people don't know what to do in these type of situations. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't think like us. We used to that shit. We used to get them and grabbing the kids and diving on top of them and getting them back. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's a good or a bad thing or whatever the case may be, but shit, you know.
With all the violence in this country,
I think
everybody
for
should be
some
ready
people it's
to
just
jump on some
to
kids.
grab
All the
the
random
kid.
shootings, this stuff happening. You can't even go to an In and Out or Walmart. Like it ain't just our shit. These motherfuckers with these popping up randomly. Yeah,
I
it's
got,
happening
I got a
everywhere.
quick story. I got a quick story.
Beautiful
I'm in the
neighborhoods.
crib. We got this cheap ass apartment and it got like the pleated ceilings type of thing. Got like the pleated ceilings. And I'm in the room chilling. Shorty in the living room. The other 2 kids, I think they're in the living room or the room. I don't know what the fuck they was at. I don't remember. But man, I'm sitting there. I'm chilling. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. A bat came from under the fucking ceiling. That motherfucker came at me full steam ahead out of nowhere. Nigga, I hightailed it through that bitch. I got low so quick before it hit that motherfucking back door, nigga. I was out. Like, what the fuck? So now I just ran fast. I just set off a whole panic in the house. They in the house chilling. I done activated a whole panic mode. Cause we had a long ass hallway. And you should have seen my big ass get through that motherfucking hallway. But that bat, I think I was laying down chilling. I seen that motherfucking bat coming at me full steam ahead. Jumped out that bitch. They pew, straight through the crib. So I don't know, man. When shit be unexpected, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a
crazy.
bet though, and y'all wasn't in the same room, right?
That part. We wasn't in the same room. But the
So
bat
it's
ain't no
not like
different.
so like yeah, in that situation, like I get it. I kind of get it. Like 'cause at the end of the day, your first instinct is to run. You go run. But like if
I
a
mean,
child
that's true.
is right next to you, like arms reach, I'm going at least I would have grabbed at least one of them and then run like I'm grabbing the closest one to me. Y'all run in the house. or at least make sure I'm getting the kids in the house. I don't know. My nieces, nephews, son, I would have made sure they was in the house before I make it in the house. I just felt like it's two adults out there. Neither one of y'all thought to grab a kid. It's just
Don't get me
crazy.
The
wrong.
panic,
It's
but you can see the
it's
panic. You can see the panic though. You see how you heard it when it hit the wall. They both panicked too. I think the
yeah.
one
But
the one
look,
that did right was probably Lil Shorty, because he went the
look,
opposite way of
this,
the way they were going.
No,
hey, this why I said,
They
that's
didn't
why I
know
said
when it was coming.
it was an unfamiliar situation because if you watch the video, bro, they blowing and they standing there. At first, they standing there looking stupid as hell. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they don't even know what's going on,
Hmm.
and it's literally shots going off. So they, I feel like this was just an alien situation,
It's
an
like they sat there for a
unfamiliar
minute
situation.
until the shot started to get closer, and you could tell in
Yeah,
the video that it was far away at first, so they like sat there for a second. But the minute the shot started to
Yeah,
sound closer, that's when they got up and
I
did
mean,
the
the
whole
same.
run thing.
I'm pretty sure one hit one like I
Yeah,
think
because
I heard it like
Oh,
hit the
it
house.
I
seemed,
didn't
it
know.
They
didn't
was
sound like they
definitely
got
coming
close,
their
like
way.
powder. It seemed easy.
and they panicked.
So
Like
they
something
that's
happened.
what I'm saying.
Something happened.
they
It's like it like
It went from confusion to panic.
Hmm.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like they ain't know what
yeah.
the fuck was going on. Then they just full on panic. So like I say, I don't think they was familiar with the situation. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know,
Regardless of
I'm
I've
just gonna
never been
say
in a
that
mass
definitely an
shooting, but if I'm
unforeseen
ever
situation.
in Walmart and somebody start it become one of them situations and my children are with me and somebody else's kid is near me, we ducking. I don't
it's
care.
easy to
I've
say.
never been in a situation, but everybody
It's
don't
easy to
have
say
to
what
say.
you would do until it's that time, right
Hey, you ever heard that saying Mike
And
Tyson made?
first of
You ever
all,
heard
run
that
Everybody
saying
got
Mike Tyson made?
every, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Till they get punched in the mouth.
I mean,
Like
I don't
everybody
know.
just say what they
I
gonna
just
do.
because I remember walking
bullets
to the
flying is
bus
different.
stop before. Because I've seen it a lot where it's like there's one video and they in a what is it, a gas station parking lot, whatever,
They
and
going
they
real
started
fast.
shooting, and she dead left the little boy right there, and she took off running and left the little boy. And when people say like you don't know what you would do if you was in that situation, you don't. But I know that when I was walking to the store, well, no, I was walking to the bus stop with my little brother, finna take him to the Boys and Girls Club, and they started shooting, and the bus stop we were about to go to, it shattered. But immediately when they started shooting, my first instinct was to snatch my brother and at least shield him until we could
First.
get away. Like
But you just said that's
it's,
your first instinct though. And then wherever you was born at, are you is shooting normal to you?
I'm from Chicago, but shooting ain't never just been normal to me. To me, I don't
Oh,
feel
but
like it's normal. It's
but
not like
to little
But
brother, it's complete
I've
panic
never
because
been
they
in that
terror too.
situation where it's that close to me, so I don't feel like that was normal. Like, yeah, you hear
But you
about
you
it,
done heard shots
see it.
going off. You done heard about people getting shot
And I'd have
and
been
things
in
of
the
that
house.
nature.
It's never been, and
This
anytime, it's never been that close to where I have to protect myself or somebody next to me. It's going on somewhere. I grew up. I've heard about it. I got to a certain age where it's like once it became to the point where it's my friends and it's the people around me that's been. But I've never been right there to where I've had to protect anybody. So to me, that wasn't normal in that situation. That was just my first instinct in that moment. I've never been there, never been in that situation. I didn't know what to do other than to grab my brother. That was it.
I've
All right.
never
Well,
I've
I
never
want to say this. I just want to add this that like I think that a lot of us have a misconception that we may not have those instincts, even though we were born around, raised around, we watch, we entertain ourselves with, we listen to nothing but violence. So we subconsciously we make these plans and these sub plans of what we'll do in these situations without ignoring because it's instinctual after you have surrounded yourself around something like this all the time. So like now you go out to a little suburb where they don't watch that type of violence. Where it's not violent at all.
this
Where
country.
where where you know what I'm saying? It's
The
it's
whole
it's
country.
alien to them. Like Glove said, it's alien. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's something that is like they don't even believe this stuff exists. Except when they see it on
America.
TV, then it just shots ring out in a suburban area at a little white pool party.
Most
Christians
cats
Yeah,
go
just
hunting.
came from that. You know what I'm saying?
Most
So
white
it's like,
kids are
let's get to the question. Let's get to the
growing
question.
around guns. Most white
So,
kids
so,
are
so
around
let me
guns.
let me say this before we get to the question. Doc,
Wait, no,
you
because
act like
I've been holding this. I've been holding this.
go ahead.
All I want to say is to make it cultural that we would respond because of the violence that we're exposed to. No, some instincts are just different. Like y'all said, people panic in different ways. That's why I put she is definitely not a mama bear. And on my comment, I said she's not a mama bear because the first instinct, I've never come face to face with a shark, but that don't mean I don't know the dangers of a shark. Everybody knows the dangers of a gun, whether you heard one pop, whether you pop one yourself, you know bullets fly. Everybody knows bullets fly. It doesn't matter whether you grew up around it or not. And white people grow up around guns. They hunt and they violent. And this whole country is violent. The whole
but
country.
like if that's the truth, like
From
They knew
movies,
to
sometimes people
when
shut
it
down.
kicked
And what
in.
about the people that just get stuck?
That's
Like
movies,
they
true,
video
just
but
games.
just
standing
like
there.
Yeah.
y'all,
Hey, let's
even though,
And
but
then y'all
when
act
it
like
kicked in,
there's not.
but when it kicked in, they knew as two adults to run somewhere and get away
Yeah.
from it, and also
Right.
yell
but
run.
it's a
So
it's a
my
thing
thing
though.
is, why didn't they have those same instincts when it came to the kids?
So
Because
They're right
it
there.
just didn't like they mind probably shut down and just flight just came to mind
right,
and
but
they just didn't think of nothing else. Like it's not like that they if they could go back, I bet you right now, I swear to God, when they watch the video, if they do see it, I bet you they looking like if I could go back, I should have did this, I should have did, but none of that comes to mind in that situation. And it's not, I don't think it's their fault because they didn't have that instinct.
Okay.
Okay, I want to say this. I want to say this before you. My bad. So I don't think that we're making it cultural. I think that we're just basically going off the actuality of the situation. There are towns in America where they don't have gun violence for years, and there are towns in America where there's gun violence every day.
And they probably hunt.
Facts.
It has nothing to hold on. Let me finish. It has nothing to do with culture. It has nothing to do with black or white. It's just how shit is. It's the actuality of the
You
situation.
don't have to be around gun violence to know the dangers
no,
of a gun.
listen,
Right, and they know the dangers of the gun. That's why they got the fuck up out of there when they heard it.
listen to this.
Exactly.
But we're talking
Right.
about having a
Hunting
full
is
on
more of a
plan.
controlled situation.
We're talking about a full on plan to get you and all of yours away from this violence. That's a difference from having a flight plan with, okay, damn bullets, let me get the fuck up out of here.
Let me say this right quick. Let me get this off, blood. I
Mm-hmm.
think I think your upbringing do have something to do with the way your fight or flight kick in. I think your
Facts.
I think most of us our upbringing it ain't about just the gun violence. It's about an instinct that we develop. Just
Yeah.
living
Facts.
out on a regular basis. You know what I mean? It ain't about the gun violence of it all. It's just that if you with your brother or your sister or one of your cousins, for us, we go through so much chaos on a regular basis. We know so many stories. We know so many things that happen to certain people. We already own like Antoinette don't like for her son to go around nobody. She already on the edge. So the way her fight or flight kick in is based off of that. I think. And if not completely, I definitely believe one way that it's based off just already having that shit in your head where you go through so much, you fight through so much, it's just fight just easy.
It's like a vibe, right? Like it's like what we got, right? Like this vibe, right? Well, you go into a party and you feel the energy. You be like, hey, bro, I ain't feeling this, gang. Let's get up out of here, gang. Then you find out that party got shot up. It's instinctual. Like we know how to read body language, read the room, go in there because we know our life
That's
can
melanin.
depend on it. You see what I'm saying? Like we
That's your
know
melanin.
one bad decision or one not following your first mind can end up with you on the t-shirt. So
It's,
it's totally different for
it's
us.
like because it's
So
like
that instinct is your melanin.
if I walk in a room and it's full of people, my automatic instinct, I'm gonna read the whole room as fast as I
What to
can.
God?
Nobody even see me. I'm gonna read
666.
the whole motherfucking room to the best of my ability, quick as fuck, before anybody even see me. I already got a vibe or energy of my own. When I come in that bitch, I know how to move.
Hey, Tone and Tony, you remember when we talked about our superpowers?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's one of them, bro. Like that's one of them. A motherfucker know how, like you say, to read a room, to feel a vibe or energy of a situation. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from experience. That shit, practice make perfect.
Swear
Like,
to God.
nigga, I remember one year on my birthday, nigga, we pull over there. We on Lemron. We going to see Black Brother on Lemron. A motherfucker hopped right out and dumped my car down. Nigga, I'm on the side of the car with the door open. I ain't panicked the shit, nigga. I'm just right there looking at the nigga shoot. Head on the motherfucking floor. Hollering. Oh, we ain't even from over here. Usher head in the back seat, checking him. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Quit crying to them niggas. Like, bro, it's three, four different niggas all from the same area. We all handle it a different way. But it come from experiencing the situation. It come from being in the situation over and over again. And now you know what to do, or you know how you gonna handle it, or such, so forth and so on. I don't think they ever been in no situation like that.
Hey, you know what? Just hearing that situation, first off, I want to say I don't know what I would have did in that situation. That's crazy because I have not been in that situation, so I can't even say what I would have did. Secondly, I want to say is like mine is
Definitely
just
gonna
reading
be
the room.
crying.
I just go in the room. I go in the room and just like I walked in the Jerk 48 and everybody had their back to the glass. I'm like, I went in there, checked the whole. I swear to God, checked the whole. Hey, restaurant, look, y'all tripping, Joe. Quit turning y'all back to the glass. Y'all, people could be out here getting into it. Somebody open fire, you'll be the last to know. Like, don't ever turn your back to the glass. Keep your body slanted. And why everybody do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just instinctual. You know what I'm saying? Now, in that situation with gloves, bro, like I said, I don't know what would have happened in that situation.
Oh, hey, that's crazy. I was in the same situation. The difference is a motherfucking cop pull up on the side of us like a car-to-car drive-by type shit and start. We thinking we on some fighting shit. Like, man, let them niggas go right there. Let's get the. We don't be like we finna get out the car and fight. Boy, them niggas came out the window like motherfucking menace to society, nigga. Start eating that bitch. I'm so big. I'm tall and I'm big, so I can't really duck or nothing. So the glass just hit my back. I'm thinking they bullets like a motherfucker. I'm in there. I'm crying. I didn't gave up. I didn't gave up. I ain't crying out loud, but I just got tears running down my face like these niggas got me. You know what I mean? That's all I'm thinking. I couldn't move. I'm stuck. I couldn't do shit. They was on the side of
Man,
shit. Eat the bitch
we
up.
like that.
So now that we processed the video, we just gonna go into the questions,
Let's go.
which will touch on everybody's perspective, I think. Um, so the first one would be: are you capable of responding to threats against your family, even if it means putting your life on the line?
I don't know.
You say you don't know?
But he asked it
Oh,
again.
What you
Are,
mean you don't know?
Because we not
I
really.
don't know. Like it depends on the situation because, bro, like bro said, he shut down and his body basically locked up. He couldn't move. I can't say that won't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being brutally honest. I cannot say that when I could say I'm Rambo. I could say I'm John Wick. I'm gonna jump into action. I can train myself. I go to the range. I know how to shoot. I know how to respond. I know how to draw quickly. I did all that. But in the heat of that moment and his bullets flying, and I gotta really think, I don't know, bro. Which kid do I go for first? And I got a habit of overthinking things. I don't know which kid I'm gonna go for first. Do I go for the closest kid? Do I go? I don't know, bro. Swear to
I
God, I
done
don't
been
know.
in those situations, bro. Not far as with no motherfucker actually shooting, but with a motherfucker pulling the gun while I'm right there with my daughter, and my instinct was to grab my daughter, bro. And we just got them and got the fuck from right there, bro. I fought a dog for my daughter, bro.
My 18th birthday is the grown people around, but it was one of my favorite cousins, and he's sitting on the floor. And it just so happened that I was dealing with somebody, and the person he brings with him, they don't get along. All I know is we in my grandma's basement, and a gun got pulled out. My cousin sitting on the floor, and my dumb I don't know that. I don't know, but I stood in front of him. I don't. I don't know what it was in me, and I could have got killed. He could have shot me. I don't. It didn't register in that moment. It was just like, oh my god, he just put a gun on my cousin, and then this is my grandma's house. I don't know who I thought I was in that moment, but I don't even know what my first instinct was. I just know he put a gun on my cousin, so I
Can
stood in front of
you
him.
ask the question again? I want to hear the question again.
yeah. So the question is: are you capable of responding to threats? And so, threat can be anything. Yes, the video showed that particular thing. Threats can be anything, and so we may even respond to one situation one way, and it could be
There you go.
something totally different, like a gator come out, or like uh anything, somebody threatening to jump your kid, like it could be anything. for a family member. So threats could be anything, but do you think you are capable of responding to the threat, even if it means putting your life on the line?
Right.
For my kids, for sure, it's going up. I've only really been in one situation where I was at a laundromat with my 3 youngest, and somebody outside started shooting. Now, one, I've already talked to my teams about what to do if guns start, somebody starts shooting around you. One, we're not running because bullets fly. We drop it. That's the first thing I've been telling them that for years. If somebody starts shooting, drop. If you got to crawl away, you got to crawl. We ain't running. And so, as soon as I heard the shots, my whole focus is dot. Where each of my kids at, and get down. And I it was so loud. Get down. Like that's if I gotta use my voice to keep you protected, I may not be able to get to you. But for one, we've talked about this. So now that you hear gunshots, get down. This is time to put that in motion. And I don't care what it is. I remember one time I was a program manager at work. And my daughter called me. She was living in a different state. Or probably should. Yeah, well, my daughter called me. She was living in a different state. Her and her dude was into it. I mean, nothing. They was just arguing. But he called his sister. And sis was on speakerphone. Now they all in a different state. I'm in Minnesota at work, a manager. And I heard that lady threaten my kid. I'll pull up and smack you. I said, bitch, what? I'll book a flight right motherfucking now. It's 2 hours, bitch, direct. I'll pull the fuck up on you and stomp you. Yeah, it stopped it real quick. And my daughter ain't never had enough problem. I don't give a fuck what the situation is, bitch. I'm pulling up, I'm hopping out, and we gonna get to it. About mine, is that serious with me. So when I said instinct, yes, we can't say what we're gonna do in every situation, but my first instinct is protection mode.
But look,
it is protection. If my kids are around, it's protection mode.
So
I totally agree.
So we basically, for us, it's kind of clear, but we train to be aware of the violence. Us coming from our culture, coming from where we come from. But it's another
living in American culture. No, America is violent. Ain't no
saying that, bro. Like it's not like this everywhere.
America as a country is a violent country. All of their programs doesn't matter. They programs, their games, the music.
It very much matters. It's areas that are much more violent than others. Yeah. And we just so happen to live in the areas that are more violent than others, bro.
But we're all exposed.
Like, I know we don't want to admit that, but yes, that's how it is.
We're all exposed to violence.
Chicago, Minnesota. It's 2 different worlds. It's 2 different worlds of violence. But then you got New York versus California or something. It's 2 different worlds of violence. Like motherfuckers see shit.
That's what they want you to believe.
No, that's
how it is.
But that's kind of true, though.
How much do you see violence in your neighborhood, brother?
None. It's never been a shooting over here.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Mine neither, but I know what to do.
That's not what we're saying. We're saying that there are certain parts of the country that are more violent than others. That's not what we're saying, that if you know what to do or not.
You don't have to live in a violent area to know the danger of a gun. You don't have to.
We're not saying that. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying at all.
That's not the thing. Because everybody should know the dangers of a gun. But that's not the same as it being violent in certain places and some than others.
Case in point, when you go to certain areas, it's no metal detectors at the school. Absolutely none.
Right.
And then you go to our areas, it's metal detectors at the school. Now, don't get me wrong. Like a comedian said, he was like, now, you know, these school shootings y'all be having in these good neighborhoods. If y'all took something from our neighborhoods and put metal detectors in school, y'all wouldn't have them.
Because
that's why they have school shootings.
It's not taking it from our neighborhood. Y'all really are self-defeated talking right now. It's
no. I didn't. I'm not saying I said other neighborhoods.
No, they don't need to take it from other neighborhoods. They need to look at the reality that this happens in y'all's neighborhoods. This ain't nothing that's isolated. It's a violent country.
This is what we're saying.
No matter how violent country.
It's a violent country, but it's made up of different parts. It's made up of different parts.
It's violent country.
If you could say the majority violent, that's cool. But it's people that's living a lifestyle right now that's never seen, heard, or even thought of a violent event.
And probably will protect.
Okay. You know what? I got some.
Regardless of the
Let me
fact
show
that
you. Let me show you.
that
Let me show
war
you
is just
naive in reality. Let me show you naive in reality. Right?
Hold on.
Okay. I'm not gonna do the felon thing. But what I am gonna do is, how many people by a show of hands on here own a handgun?
Because the
How
country
many people have practiced with their handgun and is ready for it and can get to it right now within 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
I've been practicing since I
I
was.
I can't get
practice.
to it in 30 seconds.
I don't have
I
one,
got kids.
but I
I
didn't
got
I didn't
kids. I can't
practice.
leave mine.
I know
Hey,
how to
I
use
can't
one
leave
if I
mine
need
out.
to.
They go one in my kitchen. They go one in my kitchen. They go another one in my kitchen. Right here, they go another one in my kitchen. And then I got multiples all over. Oh, wait. I forgot
you
this.
keep pulling your joints
Don't
up,
don't
This,
man.
this.
don't you
Don't show
don't
Sean
that.
is a
don't do that.
he's
Don't
a gun enthusiast, bro.
show where you keep.
Look. First off, all my guns are legal. Absolutely legal.
No, I'm saying
Absolutely legal.
Likewise.
Exactly.
don't show the spots is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Somebody come in here, they're gonna have a bad day.
So
But anyway, the
you
point
must have
is,
small children.
huh?
You don't have
Yeah,
small.
my kids shoot. My kids know gun safety. My kids shoot. If you make sure you follow me, you will see some of my content. But the point is that look, right? Do you know how many women I know that go outside without their gun? My daughters included. Knowing what type of world we live in.
Whenever y'all ready.
That's naive. So now you saying that you don't think that all these other people are naive, especially when they have the false security of a neighborhood that's very nonviolent. Now, my kids know. We grew up in Chicago. They know about it. My brother died violently. Their uncle died violently. They get updates of people.
Sheesh. Can I get my turn, brother? God damn.
Did you mute him? You crazy.
Yes.
He's bogus.
Back? You back?
Oh.
Damn, man. I didn't wait an hour to get my thought off. Now I done fuck around and forgot it all. This is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying. We train to automatically react to violence already. Our mindsets is violent. Like everything you saying to Younger, you train to feel like that. Like everything in your life tells you that that's how you should feel. What I'm saying is it's a whole nother world of people that don't even think that way.
I didn't buy my gun until Trump won the presidency.
But I'm saying
I grew up in the city. I didn't get a gun until Trump became the president because he awakened that nasty white boy spirit. It's them.
But that's how it came for you.
I feel I'm cool around mine. I'm cool around my neighborhoods. I'm good. It's them. Y'all get to acting up. That's when my clackety is ready because I'm not playing with y'all.
So
I didn't get
what
a
I'm
gun
saying,
until Trump
it's
won.
a whole nother side of the universe where they learning different instincts, where they learning how to deal with different shit, where they learning how to deal with mental shit, how they learning how to deal with financial shit. So we know how to react to violence, but some of them other motherfuckers that's growing up in that area, like where they was running from their kids, they learn money early. They learn legitimate shit early. They instincts when they in the motherfucking when they in the motherfucking business meetings and all that shit, they instincts be different on a different level when it comes down to that shit. They know each other, they talk to each other. So we react quick to violence, but it's certain people like in that shit, violence ain't their thing. It's just money, it's just hustle, it's just working, it's just family. It's just
I'm gonna call you out. They feel secure because they have learned their whole life that everybody is violent but them. That's the truth. They have learned that they are the safe ones.
Oh, that's
true. What's being actually instilled. It's not us, it's them.
I'm gonna tell you something about them.
Look at their neighborhoods, look how they act. When the whole time, every mass shooter, the school shooters, everything that you pump in this country is violent. And y'all the ones producing and putting it out there. So who is violent? This is a violent country. And they learn.
We're all violent.
We're all
violent.
Everybody's violent. Everybody's violent.
Everybody got
so the man that kills his wife because he don't know how to deal with these emotions. What is he?
Listen.
The man that beats his wife.
Listen. I looked this shit up, bro. Nolan Wales. It's only 5 homicides, not 5 shootings, not 5 motherfucking stabbings, 5 homicides in that whole area, that whole county in 5 years, in the last 5 to 6 years. The
That's all
last,
I'm saying.
the last thing that they expect to happen to that kid was for him to get killed out there and that shit.
Well, if somebody was
That's the last
shooting,
thing anybody expected.
you
That's
can't.
all I'm saying.
Nobody can anticipate the thing to come. The thing is the instinct to go into protection mode. That's the only thing we're debating. For me, that's the only thing I'm debating is the.
But I think some people are naturally tough too, though.
No, it's not. My bad. Go ahead. Pardon me.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is this, right?
I think it's
I get what you're saying, but the point is this, be wise. It's like some people, like they say, practice make perfect. Some people are in these situations more than others, and they can utilize that practice to know what to do. Like there's some areas in this country. Yes, the whole country is violent. You're absolutely right. But there are some areas in this country that are more violent than others. And in
It
those,
don't.
Absolutely.
That
and in
doesn't
those
mean it.
parts of the country, yes,
That
it
doesn't
does.
mean
In
it.
those,
I've
go ahead.
never. So people who live in Florida are always exposed to gators. That don't mean that they are ready to handle the gator. I
And
didn't
I
grow up
would,
around gators. I didn't grow
and
up
I
around
wouldn't
gators.
know what to
I
do around a gate
guarantee you, if
Exactly.
I'm in that area
because
and
I've never
a gator
seen one.
pop out and my kids are around,
yeah. I
my
just finna
first
say I wouldn't know what to
instinct
do around
is
no
to
damn
You're,
gator.
you're
protect
saying
my
you're saying what
kids.
you would do, but you never had that situation, so
I
you
swear
don't
to
I'm
know.
God.
protecting my kids. That's the
I never
first
You
been
say
around,
that.
instinct.
but to the
You
point that we
say
make,
that until you see
I'm
that
not.
mouth open.
this the
I
You
don't
point that
care
say
if the
that.
mount.
this is the
If
point
my
that
kids are around, I'm zoomed in on
this the
them.
point that he making. It don't matter. Like I never been around a gator, so that I don't know what the fuck to do if that motherfucker snap at me. Now
I,
you've been around him, or you know something. And
No,
you
it's a
might
lot of
actually know
people.
something. At least you feel like you know something. I don't know
but you
shit
don't.
about
But
it.
you don't have to be around one to know they dangerous.
That's
Exactly.
not what we're. You got it.
Go to the next one.
Next question:
Right.
Should a person should a person be guilted or guilt tripped for freezing in a threatening moment, especially if it resulted in a family member being harmed?
You will around here.
No.
In some instances, like
Yeah,
okay,
you
so there's
definitely.
been a
Yeah, you definitely
situation with
get
one of
guilty.
my homies. Hold on. All right, go ahead. Let me grab this door.
Now you will around here though. You will be guilty.
I feel
You
like if you the
Yeah, yeah.
toughest talking one in a room on a daily, and you talk about what you will do, how you will do this and that, then yes, I am expecting you to do something in a moment of somebody, one of us could get hurt, and you standing around me as tough as you are on a daily and the way you talk, I don't expect you to freeze up, and that's
All right,
just me.
I was
I,
watching this
I was
vlog, right?
around here.
And it had I don't know if y'all familiar with Wooski from FBG.
Yeah.
He an absolute like he like that. He like that for real. He got into a shootout at a funeral. He kind of famous. He got into a shootout at a funeral, he got hit in the head. And he still was talking that, he was still like that. But I swear to God, they had this vlog. I don't know if y'all seen it. He was standing outside on the what's the name, and somebody was like, "Hey, on that car." And I seen his body freeze. And I seen his expression. Do you have you ever seen this? Did you hear what I just said?
No, say it again.
Okay, so Wooski, you know who FBG Wooski is, right? He
Of
got
course.
shot at the funeral, he got shot in the head. Well, he got shot at Duke's funeral. Woo, woo. It was a
Uh-huh.
vlog he was doing, and it was, I think it was Streets Up Status Update. He was doing it, and everything was cool. He was chilling, his body language was cool. And then somebody said, "Own that car." And when I tell you his whole expression changed, you could see him shook with fear, and you could damn near see him reliving the situation where he got shot up. That dude instincts ain't the
Because he
same
probably
after
seen the
he felt
ghost.
them bullets touch him. I swear to God. Like, so at the end of the day, people
'Cause he
can
probably.
say, like, Wooski is battle tested. He went to war. He was shooting when they were shooting at him. But after coming that close to death, his whole instinct changed. His whole body language changed. The way his reactions changed. I watched him when he damn near turned pale white. I swear, I'm like, he was terrified.
I ain't gonna lie.
And then the threat left, and
I ain't
he
gonna
he,
lie.
he kind of calmed
What
down.
I come from, yeah, you getting guilty if you don't do shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you getting guilty. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it in the household. Ain't no way around it on the streets. Ain't no way around nobody black, in my opinion, where you can not do what you supposed to do and not get shade. No, nigga, you a bitch ass nigga.
But see, but this the thing right here though, bro. Like we always say, bro, everything is chess, not checkers. That's why you have to be aware of what pieces move what ways. Because every
I agree with that.
motherfucker don't do that. And you have to be the one to know, oh, he don't do that. So I ain't gonna depend on him to do that. I'm gonna depend on the ones who I know do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like you got it's me, you, and give me somebody, bro, who won't be on shit.
Tune don't be on shit.
Me, you, and Tune right there.
Yep.
There's no way Tune gets the gun.
Not to go on no drill.
Gun.
We on the block. There's no way Tune gets the gun. Tune is a legal shooter. His shit has to be justified.
Swear to God.
He's not on what we on.
And that's what's gonna be going through my mind. Is this shooting justified? Like, gee, I'm gonna have
and if
so
that's
many
going through
fucking
your
thoughts.
mind when a motherfucker pull down on us, it's gonna be too late.
No.
There's no
If a
way that you
motherfucker
get the
pull
gun.
down on us, I'm throwing.
I'm
throwing if it's imminent danger, I'm throwing.
You already thinking about it.
I agree with what he's saying, but I just
You already thinking about it.
It's also supposed to be a thing where it's like, if you with us, you one of us.
No.
So, listen to what I'm saying, Will. Listen to what I'm saying. Even if you not that person, you still react like that person. Now you probably lose the fight and all that shit, but your instincts is the same as ours, or it ain't even safe for you to be around us.
I can't put my life in your hands.
Right.
That's where we fuck up at thinking if you with us, you like us. Some niggas, goddamn it, just in our hood just was great at getting money. Great at getting money and can put the whole team on. But put my life in his hands is not gonna happen.
Bro, like the majority of people.
Bro, look at our hood, bro. Tony Ron, you from what we from the same area, bro. You can count on your hands the motherfuckers who really get down, bro. But everybody got guns. Everybody come outside.
There's only one but to that. In the midst of it, we did believe, and now we know better now, but we did believe in our heart of hearts, like that you would die for me, nigga. If I'm with you, if I pull up on Indiana, and it's the truth, it ain't no. If I pull up on Indiana and I'm kicking it with you, anything that go, you gonna jump into defense mode. You gonna jump into anything that go. You know what I mean?
Bro, I can name 3 people right now.
But it's a lot of more motherfuckers. No, ain't naming no names. But it's a lot of more motherfuckers on Indiana that might don't go into defense mode like that.
Bro, I know a few.
Ain't no might about it. They not gonna go into defense mode.
But it's just,
I feel like they weren't gonna shoot shit.
In my head, it was just a belief. And you're right when you say certain people. But it was a belief. I know when I'm around certain motherfuckers, I'm safe. Even I'm not safe because ain't nobody safe. But it's like I know what they gonna do. And
I'm glad you grew out of that.
I definitely grew out of that shit.
I used to think like that too until I started seeing it.
Right.
I watched one of the guys tell me, motherfucker came through blowing, he had the pole. Where the fuck he was at? I was back there taking them pics. You feel me? So
he was guilty for freezing.
Yeah, because you getting guilty. It don't matter how it goes. If you don't do
shit. Yeah, he definitely got guilty. But not like you say, we grew out of that shit. Knowing that we know now, he should have never had that motherfucker. And after that, he never got it again.
I wouldn't want it. Huh?
Yes, you did, nigga. You talking about you would.
No, I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now, bro. Like I'm talking about now, bro. Like I just don't see myself in situations like that. Like I'm not trying to come around situations like that, bro.
But I do understand them. And it is like just a system to where if you don't do what you're supposed to do in a moment, you don't get the guilt trip.
Yeah, because I promise you, if a wasp or a bee pop out, every kid getting left. I'm running for my life.
Wait, did you just say over a bee?
Listen here, I don't know. play with them things. I've been stung one time in
But
my
she
life.
but she gonna wrestle an alligator though.
She go and then
I
she gonna
never said
fight
I
a
was gonna
shark.
wrestle an alligator.
She
I
gonna
said
fight a
You
I'm gonna.
shark
just
and
said it.
everything.
That's
I
what you
never
said.
said I was gonna wrestle
I
a
heard you.
gator.
I
I
heard you.
said
Everybody in
Fighting
here heard
sharks
you.
and shit.
Ricky, you
no.
heard her, right?
What I
Definitely
said
heard she
was
go sit it
I
up with a
heard
what I
gator.
said
You
was
gonna
what
protect
I
you
You
gonna
gonna
said
can't
protect the
was
fight a
family
bee.
from that gator, right?
No.
You gonna
yes.
you
That
gonna
could
Yeah.
protect
So
mean
the
what?
Not
family
no
from that
bee.
gator,
that
right?
could
Not no
mean
bee.
But you gonna run from that
not
bee.
taking off and leaving it.
What if the gator got a bee around it? What if the gator coming with a bee? Like
I'm not gonna see the bee.
Her
I'm gonna be
no,
focused
cause
on the damn
y'all
kid.
being funny. Y'all know her point was she gonna protect her kids.
Yeah,
That
my
don't mean
instinct
she
is
gonna
gonna
she
fight
be.
the
just said
gator.
she gonna
But
She
she
leave
gonna
not
him
gonna
get
for
the
a
protect
bee
it
to
kids
from a
come
bee
with
away
him.
though.
from her.
Yeah,
But she not gonna
She just
protect
said
from a
she's
bee
gonna take
though.
off from the
listen
kid
here.
for a
I'm
bee.
running.
Yes, see now I'm
I'm
cause
taking
I'm a eat. I
off.
even run from bees, but I grab my son.
No,
Well, I mean, my son go take off running with me.
told y'all what I did.
So
I seen that back.
You hope
I'm not
your
running
son
from
take
nothing
off
littler than me,
running.
bro.
no, no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
I know for a
Y'all
fact,
know I
if
think
my
I'm
son
tough.
see a fly a bee before me, he's gonna take off
look,
running.
all my
Now
kids
a
running.
dog, we
I
have a
still
different situation. I'll run from a dog. My son
Hey
gonna try
man,
to get the dog.
the nigga who will leave you if they hear gunshots, motherfucking Kahari.
Ooh, listen,
Hey, boy, that's
Get
what
the
nigga,
dog.
boy, that nigga heard the fireworks, boy. That nigga got up out of there. He don't want to touch nobody. He don't want nobody to hold him. That nigga got low. That nigga
man,
hit shots out.
yeah. I mean,
Man,
it's
yeah.
even though I feel a way about the way she left them kids. I know there would be situations that I would probably freeze. I'm not above admitting that, but it's not the situation she was in. Because what, girl?
So that's
Most
the point.
situations.
Now we're getting somewhere. That's the
Mhm.
point I was trying to make. Your situation may not be her situation. Like
The
the
gator,
situation
the
that
gator.
you're
I'm not
freezing
running.
in.
I'm not running and leaving my kids for a gator either. And I didn't grow up around gators. Okay, I know they're dangerous. I know it's bye bye. If that bitch get a hold of you, it's a wrap. So if a gator
And they
popped
kind
out,
of
goddamn,
fast
while
too.
we visiting Florida, I'm trying to get my kids to safety. If that mean I'm dying
Now
in
it
the
is true. We don't all
Everybody's
think
not you.
alike. We don't all have those same
but that
instances
bee,
where we should
oh,
do it. So I'm not. They probably didn't. They probably didn't know, but you should know. I just feel like when you have kids right there, you should know. And if you don't know, it's like you just force self when in that moment. Like I don't know, because me not knowing how dangerous something is, knowing how either way, I'm protecting my son from it. Is
That happens
that's
though.
That's
how
not
I
what
look
we're
at it.
saying. I don't think nobody said that they didn't know how dangerous the gunshots were. What we were saying is they don't have experience in those situations, so they went into panic mode.
I don't have experience with gators.
That's you. Everybody's not you. Be
No,
wise.
and I get that point.
That's
I
that's
get
how I
that
started the
part.
conversation
No,
out
But
by
but but
saying stop putting your head on other people's bodies. The way you
Swear to
think, the way
God.
you move, the
What?
way
No,
you do
stop
is not
putting
necessarily how everybody does.
because
That
the
is true.
stop putting that because it first started with you saying, "Oh, we know how to respond because we grew up around violence." No, I didn't grow up around a gator to know it's that's the point I'm trying to make. You don't have to actually grow up around it. Either you have the instinct to protect them kids in that type of situation, or you don't.
Most people don't though. Most people don't know
I
that they
swear to
got.
God, you can't
Some people
expect
gonna
everybody
freeze.
to react the same
Everybody
way
don't
in
know.
Thank
every
You don't
see,
even
that's
know.
situation.
not that's not
thank
She
you.
never actually did it before.
that's not the same.
I'm
I'm
not
glad. I'm
expecting
glad.
her.
I'm
That's
glad.
not the same neither.
I'm not expecting her to react. We seen how she react. I'm just saying because the way she reacted, she's clearly not a mama bear for that situation. You ran off and left every child out there, ma'am. And you
So so
basically
so
it,
this
she
the this
she
the
basically
thing.
let us see that self-preservation is the first rule of nature because
They
she
both
got
did. They
yep.
both ran though. Her and the dude
Both
ran.
yeah, her and
How
the
would
dude.
you how would you judge it if me and Tony Rome in 1 week, me in two different situations, we got our kids. One situation, the gator come out, and I'm able to get the gator away, and Tony Rome freeze up. Like he just freeze up. He just looking at it in shock. Like I can't fucking believe it's a fucking gator right here. You know what I'm saying? And he freeze up. But then 2 days later, shocks ring out. He grab all the kids, get them out the way, and I froze up. Now it's two different situations, but they both was detrimental to us and our children. I saved one and he saved one. Who's the coward?
I didn't say she was a coward. I ain't say
No,
this
I'm
is
just
not about
saying,
people
like
being
you get what I'm
cowards.
saying? It's two separate situations. And I'm probably groomed on one better than the other one, and he is also. That was both life threatening and dangerous as heck. But
Excellent
you know,
scenario, my brother.
thank you. I appreciate it.
But you do understand
In
if
both
he
situations,
froze,
I'm
and
protecting my kids.
if he froze on the first one, he was already aware mentally for the second one. The nigga who didn't freeze on the first one, he's more, his instincts is more reliable than a nigga who learned and then had to go through it again. If I'm going outside right now and I got to go into some danger and I got Richie or a Glove, I don't know Richie for being in violent situations, so I'm taking Glove. I'm not saying Richie a pussy. I'm not saying he a hoe. I just don't know him for going through it, so I'm taking the nigga that's been through it. God bless us.
Pussy
God
tough enough.
bless us at the end of this fucking road, but I'm going with the nigga who knows.
Pussy
I
is tough
already know what your instincts supposed to be.
Pussy
I
tough
already
enough.
know what your instincts are supposed to be. I'm not guessing that you might fight with the gator. Because you're not sure if you're going to fight with the gator. I'm going with the nigga who fought the gators already.
I think she gonna freeze.
You think she gonna freeze?
Like a motherfucker, like a freeze pop.
You can think that.
Yeah, because I ain't never been around no gator, so I wouldn't know what to do.
You can think that all you want.
Because
Get
I'm
out
gonna
the way.
freeze. A big stupid ass alligator pop out there, motherfucker. I ain't never dealt with. I ain't never seen no alligator before in my life. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Even if I can
mean,
use my voice, I don't know what type of jumping into action y'all think has to take place. Like I told you, I use my voice to say get down. I can use my voice to say run. But what I'm not going to do is run and leave my children. That's my whole point. I didn't say I was going to wrestle
You
the
say
alligator.
that.
I'm
You
not
say
running.
that until
If
you in a
if they get bit,
scenario
I'm
where
getting
it's
bit.
bushes and you, I swear to God, you looking out and you hear something and you just start seeing shit moving.
Gator.
And your
I'm using my
body
voice to
is
protect
gonna
them.
just say, nigga, run. And I swear to God, people
If
say,
my
you
kids
really
are
think
right
that
there, I'm not running to leave
But
them.
what
That's
gives
crazy.
you? But what gives you like if you're in a situation where you come into a gator, right? 9 times out of 10, I believe if I'm in a situation with my kids and we coming across a gator, I'm already in the front of the line. I'm already in the front of the line. Now, if my kids are in the front of the line, then that's a lack of discipline where like motherfuckers supposed to know. Like if you mama bear, your kids line up behind you. They don't line up all in ways where they can get harmed.
that's
How
agreed.
can you protect them? In real life, how can
I
you
guess
protect
it's
them?
like
We walk side by
you
side.
can't say that though because
I don't like
you really
kids
can't
walking
say
behind
that because
I'm too
like in
protective. They
Florida,
gotta
it's
be in front of me
situations
or
where
on
you can
side.
walk out your house and there'll be a gator in your yard.
But if you see the gator, how do you see the gator? That means you right there, you face to face with it. That means if you and your kids together in this moment, they behind you, not in front of you, right?
No, I don't like kids behind me. I can't see behind me.
It's like the rule of it's a simple thing, right? It's like the rule of when you on a date with your lady and you walking her down the street, the man's supposed to stand at the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it's a natural, like instinctive thing that you're supposed to have as
It's not
a mama bear or
Yeah,
papa
leaving
bear,
out
right?
of the
It's a
front
natural
door,
instinct to
I'm
do it.
leaving
Man,
out before my kid. But walking, like I would
Why would
rather
you
It's
them
a
be in
it's an
front of
don't
me
unspoken
you
or
gotta
to
rule
the
lock
though.
the
side
door?
of
See
me
how
where
we
I
just
can
saying
see them,
anything
not
right here?
behind me.
The protective mode.
See how we just saying anything right here? Why would you leave out first? Don't you gotta lock the door?
I'm saying stepping out of the door first. Nigga, I'm not letting my kids step out the door for anything could be going. I'm saying stepping out first, not stepping out and walking away and leaving them to lock the door. I'm saying when I step out of my door, I step out first and then my kid walk behind me.
I'm busting that bitch down. Bob, get y'all ass. Come on. And when they leave out, I'ma close the door behind them and I'ma lock it. I'm the last to lock the door. I want my
Right.
kids in front of me. I don't want them behind me and then motherfucker snatch one I got a lot of kids. Motherfucker snatch one I don't need. I gotta count them and do a head. No, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying?
How many
So you
kids?
want
Stand in front of me.
listen, but now you in the sea now. You in the sea now, and it might be motherfucking gators and shit in the water. You still want them in front of you because now in this position now you in hunter mode, damn near. So everything got to come through you first. You got to see everything first. You can't have them in front of you because then they gonna see the shit before you see it. Now
What I'm doing in the sea with them, Tony Wrong.
nah, it's to what she talking about. A gator is what I'm saying.
No, listen here.
Man, next question, man.
I mean, because let's
I'm
show
just saying anything in here, man. Richie, get some control in here, bro. These people
There's
just saying anything,
There's
bro.
salt water. There's salt water
This is what I'm trying to
Frogs,
say.
y'all.
I'm saying
They
for
be
me,
in the ocean. I just learned this. I'm probably late to the motherfucking game, but this dude just got attacked at a resort in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, or some
What the
shit.
Vallarta?
Vallarta.
that's crazy.
The gator was in the ocean. New fear unlocked. Okay, because what? I didn't even know they did that, but they had
What the fuck you thought they be?
Just Florida.
in freshwater.
They all over that bitch.
I thought they was really like freshwater and
Man, that's crazy.
that murky looking water. I did not know the ocean, bro. Not the
Come
ocean,
on,
bro.
let's get
Like
to the
right
next
here,
one.
like ocean. Yeah,
Let's
no.
get to the
Like
next.
I said, you know what, man? That's
Let's get
why
to the
Mike
next one,
Tyson
yeah.
said what he said. Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. That's why they said what he said.
I agree with that. Come on, let's get to the next one.
What are common threats that can harm families?
Ignorance. Being too comfortable.
Manipulative.
Complacency.
Yeah, that's the word. Complacency. That's the word I was looking for.
Manipulative people can be a danger
Facts.
to your whole fucking family.
Ego. I got something to prove to these people. I gotta prove this. I'm still a street
Tradition.
dude.
You the man of the hour.
Self-centered tradition. A lot of times we be having traditions in the family that somebody selfish as hell placed in the family a long time ago, and it was for their benefit only.
For their benefit.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Shaw. What's some common
Hey.
threats?
Lack of accountability
Mm-hmm.
from women.
Lack of
In
accountability.
general,
That should
Lack
be
of
rough.
accountability.
in general,
period.
lack of accountability. I didn't say ego for men.
I said what I said, man.
Ego is ego.
I said
Accountability
what I
is
said, man.
accountability.
Yeah.
It can go any way.
You don't tell me what I'm trying to say.
Accountability for men, then I'll come back and say it. Accountability for children, like anybody.
Look, I'm
that's
finna pull a Be Wise car. I hold myself accountable.
I'm saying that can go either way. I didn't say ego for men. Ego can
I'm
be.
just saying I hold myself accountable. If it was me, I would be held accountable. You see what I'm doing here? I'm doing the Be Wise. I'm putting my head on everybody's body. You see that? See what I'm saying? See how that work?
Hey, Tune, talk about ego a little bit.
Talk about ego, like
A little bit.
ego is like feeling like
How
that
can-
you
how
got the
can it be?
answers. You know what I'm saying?
How can
Feeling
it-
like you got the answer. Now you overconfident. Like Be Wise, I'm just meeting you. Like you like, I got this and I did. And then like not understanding that you still human.
But how
Like things happen.
this-
Like
this-
you
how
don't
is it a
know
threat?
what
How is it a
can
threat?
go through your mind.
How is
Like
it a threat
who
to your family is what we saying.
do
How
you
is it-
do like ego is you saying what you would do and you saying she's wrong for doing it, right? I swear to God, I bet you money she probably thought all her life that if a dangerous situation came, that she would have handled it different. And then that
Maybe.
situation came and then she froze. So it's like you never know. Like I swear to God, like my mama used to always tell me, baby, I'll die for you. In that situation, my mama might have froze.
So
And I
let
know
me
she
see.
would have.
Let me see.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like
Go
they
ahead.
gave up on you, Be Wise.
I don't. Do I look pressed? Do I look pressed?
I am.
I'm not even sweating because
I'm
I
ganging.
said what I said. Actually did say in other situations. That's what made
I'm
me
gonna
bring up
say
the
with
beat. That was a
ego,
funny
So
situation.
what you're saying
That was
is
a
that-
funny
What
what
situation,
ego
but
do
I
is just
did
like
say
being over tough.
there
the ego
are
that's talking.
there
That's all.
are
That's the
I
ego,
did
yeah.
say there are instances where I know I would freeze. I actually said that. But
I
maybe
ain't
the
hear that
male
part.
ego. Oh, that was just the male
God,
ego.
that shit, they-
Ego,
G, listen.
ego in men. That's why you didn't hear it.
You know what though, G? Like I got a vivid imagination, right? Like I just want to give you this, and I'm gonna give you the flow, right? And like when we talk about these situations, I've always had this thing where I could see them in my mind, right? Like very vivid imagination, as I said. So when Gloves and Bro talking, all I'm seeing in my mind is me being in the car, and there's more people in there, and it's three dudes with three switches. They just blew the car down, and I'm in the car. I can vividly see the glass shattering. I can see the glass, and I'm looking to see if other people are okay. I'm looking at Glove's face. He looks terrified. He's getting his shit together. I look over at Tony Rome. He looked like, what is going on? This shit caught me totally out of surprise. We out our element. Gloves trying to reach and figure this out. I'm here. Just it's glass. Now I'm trying to cover my eye. Like I can see
Uh-huh.
oh, hello, yo.
Damn.
We got you. We hear you. Let's get to the next one, B-Wise.
Damn.
That's an ambush. That ain't the same thing. That girl had time to get them kids in that house. What are ways? Oh, so okay. Actually, I'm sorry. I didn't name threats. We didn't name threats. Threats, substance like addiction in general, because addiction can be anything. It can be shopping. It can be gambling. It can be sex and porn. It can be substance use and abuse. So I think addiction really is a huge threat to families. White supremacy is a threat to families.
How?
Where did that come from?
Hold on.
Right. What the fuck?
Y'all name yours. I'm finishing the list because you trying to go to the next question. You didn't name it. I named it like you said. You named your shit. I'm gonna name my shit.
B-Wise, you a racist, bro.
Racist. I can't be racist.
Yes, you can.
Hey, did she say white supremacy is a threat to
Yeah.
To family.
I said to families. Yes, it is.
how? Could you explain that? I'm not gonna call you out on it, but like, could you explain that a little bit more?
You're racist, bro.
Can I get my? Can I finish my list? Because y'all was trying to move to the next question, and I need to get a list out. So, because there's some things that probably is affecting families that have not been even said. But like I said, addiction. Yeah, it's crazy. White supremacy. Y'all made me forget what I was about to say. Generation curses, like things that have happened in previous generations that went unresolved. That's just keep like continuing down the line because it's something that started way back and no one's addressed it.
Somebody who started the motherfucking tradition for their own personal reasons.
Yeah, that remember I said that.
Yeah, that's why I said.
I mean, even
so
if
I got a question.
Yeah.
Are generational curses real, or are those just bad decisions that we hide under the label of curses?
Whatever they are, they're real. Whatever, I mean, whether they bad, yeah, they could be both. They could be either.
What do you think is meant by curse? What do you think is meant by curse?
I don't like the word curse. Not that it's bad or it's wrong, but a lot of times you find that there were decisions made along the way that were similar to the last fool in your family that gives you the same outcome, and then we turn around and call those decisions, bad decisions, compounding bad decisions, curses.
So
okay, let me ask you this.
Like somebody will say, oh, we got alcoholism in my family, but then you got 3-4 niggas drinking when you just didn't have to drink.
I think you oversimplifying that.
Yeah, definitely oversimplifying it. And that's what I was going to say too. What if great-granddaddy was an alcoholic, granddaddy was an alcoholic, grandmama was an alcoholic, mama was an alcoholic, now the kids drinking at 15, 16. You don't think that's a generational curse?
So let me ask you this. If I say curse, then I say, okay, how do you break it? You stop doing the bad habits then. So is it really a curse?
No. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Gloves, me, and Tony Rome, let's just say we 3 generations. The reason that Tony Rome was drinking is because he never ever had an outlet so he could be able to go over the things that he went through. So he uses the bottle to self-medicate. So he self-medicates. And Gloves pick up from him to self-medicate. I break the curse because I start to go to therapy and I actually start to break that curse. That is how curses are broken.
That's all she
So you're saying, you're saying what I'm saying.
It started with me.
Exactly.
Tony Rome got it from me.
But it's not it's not just
okay, yeah. You're right.
It's
now
not,
go ahead.
So for Richie, it's not just behavioral. You saying curses is as like it's not holding people accountable.
Okay, so
but what the curse is just it's showing that the people that are continuously impacted by by the actions of the previous, and no one stops to address it and call that thing out and say, listen here, I see this previously was the problems are being resolved by alcohol, and I'm going to actively, I'm not going to do that. But you have to break the curse by calling it out for what it is. People don't even address the curses. They see the dysfunction, they know what the source is, but nobody's talking about it.
Because what makes it a curse?
Because it's steady impacting and affecting. It's having lasting effects
because it's bringing down your family.
It's not a curse. It's an institutionalized ideology that you stuck with because your family keep passing it down as if it's something good. Like most people, it comes down as if it's something good, but it's really something bad. You know what I mean?
Like soul food.
It don't got to be alcoholism. It could be violence.
It could be food.
You know what I'm saying? It could be
food.
Right? Yeah, it could be food. Like your great granddaddy was a fat ass nigga. Now your granddaddy a fat ass nigga. Now all his stuff is fat as hell. It could be what motherfucker sing from generation. Oh shit, I seen this in the house. So shit, it must be what, you know what I'm saying?
So y'all saying what I'm saying. So then a curse is not a real thing.
It is. How come it's not?
Okay,
because you just answered it. If your granddaddy was a fat nigga and ate a lot of shit, and you eat a lot of shit and you fat, that's both of y'all making two bad decisions. That's not a curse.
Hold on. Let me.
I agree.
Dive more deep into it. Granddaddy a fat ass nigga because the shit that grandma cooked, she cooked all type of unhealthy ass shit, and this is how mama learned how to cook. So now she cooks the same way, and she teaches her daughters how to cook like this, and now she's teaching her daughters how to cook like this.
So nobody's seeing it as a bad thing. Shit. Nobody's seeing it as a bad thing.
It's not a curse.
Right. Nobody's seeing it as a bad thing because this is what a motherfucker been seeing for the last 50 years.
Until somebody come along and say, listen here, like this is actually problematic, y'all. Like this is having negative impact.
When I think of the word curse, I think it's something that's happening that's happening. Like that you don't
that you can't control.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a question.
The people. Okay.
How many
people
on this
something that you can't control?
The people that learned it. The people that learned it, that was taught it, they didn't have control over them teachings. They thought, oh, I'm learning how to cook from Big Mom. I'm learning. They think
exactly.
No,
they don't know.
Big Mama also knew that if you eat too much of this shit, you gonna get fat.
Listen,
no, that's not true. That's not true.
Right?
You know that now.
That's nowhere near true. They thought that they were showing.
Now y'all gotta stop this now.
You see the movie Soul Food, bro?
I saw the movie Soul Food. I also saw they had skinny family members too. They had skinny family members in that movie too.
The lady died from this shit, and what did they do?
To celebrate her death, they ate
shit to honor her.
So that's a curse. That's a curse.
Hell no,
y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. That ain't no curse. That's bad diet, man.
No, that's bro. But you gotta think.
Y'all didn't stop that shit. Come on, man.
You can break a curse, bro.
Hey, like Tony said, a curse to me is something I have no control of.
You can't control being bald. Just every man in the family bald. Just fall out.
That's hereditary. That's
a bald curse.
That's genetics. That's genetics, bro.
If that passed down from your great,
yeah, that's just the bloodline.
That's more curse than eating fat food.
That's a family curse, though.
Bro, if you learn to eat that food,
hey, that's more curse than eating greasy food. Y'all serious?
If you learned that was taught to you.
Y'all can't be sliding food under curse. Y'all gotta stop this shit, man.
We just said alcoholism. We just said obesity. We just said violence. We just said all type of shit. You just harping on the obese shit, bro.
I saw a big black lady on a show saying that she was big. That she was big because of racism. We gotta stop this shit, man.
We ain't talking like that. We ain't saying that. Come on, bro. We ain't saying that though.
That are passed down unintentionally, like. That's
not though. I'm questioning, is that a curse though? Is it another word?
Hell no, there ain't no curse. That's bad diet.
So I like the way you framed it, Tony, but it's still
more or less, I'm trying to tell you, it's more or less like somebody use your name for example. All right, we got a long line of criminology in our family with our name.
Criminology.
And every generation, they hear that from the older generation, and they believe that.
And they love that shit.
That's a generational curse.
And they believe
That's
it.
a
And they believe
generational
it.
curse, bro.
That's a generational curse, bro.
Nah.
Call out them
Come
elders
on,
and
Richie.
say,
That ain't no generational curse.
No,
Granddaddy
because
did
you
this.
can easily say no. I don't want to be
No,
cool
not
like
a
my
No, it's
uncle.
not easy.
Not a
It's
4-year-old.
not easy.
Not a 4-year-old.
Okay, it's not easy, but is it doable? Is it controlled by you?
Yes, but it takes somebody
That
to
is
do
not a
it
curse.
to break the curse. It takes somebody to do it to break the curse, and
Come
it's not
on,
easy
man.
at
Hey,
all.
listen.
I agree with you, but we got to stop calling it a curse.
No.
And that's
It
good
is,
too, right?
bro.
Because that goes to what she was saying earlier. What was the question you was asking when you were saying like, damn, you were saying something early where you were saying, but so when we talk about the general curse or whatever, what the fuck?
Hey, can I say this, Tony? Tony, why you think it is?
Go ahead, yeah.
Somebody also said earlier, families not taking accountability. Is that not taking accountability for eating a greasy ass food, or are you gonna blame your accountability on curses?
Not taking accountability can also be a generational curse. In my
Nah,
opinion.
come on, Tony, y'all got to stop that shit, man.
Yeah, because you steady seeing this is some shit that you
That's
steady
not a
seeing.
curse.
Listen,
That's a mindset.
Richie. Hear me out.
Look, this
If
what I'm
you
saying.
steady seeing this shit, okay, just say it's 5 generations, right? It's 5 generations in my family. It's my grandma, great grandma, grandma, mama, daughter, and her daughter, right? If the little baby steady see all up these 5 generations doing a certain thing, you don't think she gonna do it?
Doing the same thing. That's part of her.
She doesn't have to.
That's part of her.
No,
culture.
she doesn't.
She
But
didn't
it
know
takes for
at
her
5
to be
years old,
strong
though.
enough.
Just
to
the
break
fact that a
this
choice
generational
exists.
That's what I was saying.
Just the fact
Hey,
that a
look,
choice
look.
exists
I
means it's
think
not
you
a
harping
curse.
on the word, bro. I think you
Yes.
harping on the word.
Yeah, he
Hear me out.
harping
So
on the
then
Hear me
word.
out.
let's not
Look,
call it.
look,
Let's not call it what it
talk, bro.
ain't.
I let
Then
you talk.
So
yes,
what's
sir.
the curse?
You're
Let me
right.
say this.
You're right.
Let me say this.
Accountability.
Look. Hear me out, bro. If a house is cursed because
Mm-hmm.
someone got killed in a baseball hat, right? And
Mm-hmm.
to break the curse, you got to go in with a skull cap on. It's an easy break for the curse. You can
That's
break a
different.
curse very
That's
easily.
different.
Bro, you could break a curse very easily, bro. Like they didn't have to kill the person in there. Or like you see what I'm saying? Like curses can be broken, bro.
I
So
don't
it's
think
just
it's
like
that
that, bro.
easy
You
though.
break a curse, bro.
I don't
Now
think
you
it's that
going
easy
into the
though.
spiritual realm when we were just talking about greasy ass food.
I'm
No,
just
we were
talking
talking
about
about
the
more than
word
greasy ass
curse.
food, though.
Because you making the word curse. You making the word curse a spiritual thing in this moment, and we not saying that. We just saying the fact that it keeps infecting.
So
the
can
If
you look up the
everybody
definition of
listen, bro,
curse?
let me just say this. Let me just say this one thing. If everybody keeps on dying from a heart attack at the age of 29 in his family line, a motherfucker will be like, bro, that family cursed. They keep on dying. And then one generation be like, nah, fuck that. I'm about to just start working out and I'm gonna eat a little different. And they make it to 75 years old. They broke the curse of the family line dying at 20 before 30. That's breaking the curse.
So look, right? I believe, like he just said, I believe it's we harping on the word, and you know I got a
Bro.
big thing against that, right? So I feel like we can make these words like a lot of times we use words that mean something else, but we make it mean what we want it to mean. So I
Thank
don't
you.
think it's an actual curse like like
Yeah.
the Chucky shit, like you know what I'm saying? I
Nam
don't think
your
it's an
whole ring
actual
gate kill
curse.
type shit. Oh, bro.
I think it's just basically
So
a generations continuing a pattern.
so we all adults on these videos, right? All I'm saying is let's just call it what it is.
What is it?
It's not a curse. If you saying it's a curse, you can just say Santa Claus and Easter Bunny as well, because it's not a curse. We just spell is magical. There's nothing magical about not eating greasy ass food.
So we don't mean
continuing-
that's what I'm saying. We don't mean a magical spiritual situation, bro. We're not using the word curse in that term, bro.
So then what you're saying is we're using the word with a definition that we made up. Because I just
No,
looked it
not
up.
that we made up, that a definition that has been adapted over time.
Because
We're not the
and I'ma
only
tell you
person who
why.
say this.
And
The
I'ma
only
tell
people
you
who say
why.
this.
because like you said, a curse is something that you have no control over, and that's
Right.
exactly the way it's being passed down. That's why it
Right.
was adapted in that way.
So look, this
But
is
I
my
do
thought
like the
is
way, I like what Glove said with
nah,
what you
this
say,
this
continue patterns, and then what
Yeah.
Tony,
this is
Tony
this what I
Absolutely.
this is my thought from earlier. Earlier you were saying that can you be guilted into some shit because you didn't do a certain shit or you didn't react a certain way. That's one of the ways curses start. Now, every time
Yeah.
something happens, if you don't react a certain way, your whole family come down on you. So in your mind, you have to react a certain way. You ain't got no other option. You grow up with that shit and it become a part of your belief system. Now it's a curse, nigga, because it's something that's just a part of who you are now. That thing, it
So
don't
do
matter
you
what it is, no
believe
matter how it comes.
that Doughboy's
That's a
mother
slight reach.
in Boys in the Hood? Do you think Doughboy's mother cursed him?
Yes.
She breathed life into Ricky and she shitted all over Doughboy. She said,
Yes.
"You ain't gonna be shit. All you gonna do is eat, sleep, and shit." He ran a life and he died.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
don't think he was cursed by
man.
his own mother?
I think I agree with that.
I do.
I agree with that.
Agreed.
I agree with that.
So I'm trying to figure out, how did you frame it, Tony? Because you said something. How did you frame it when
I'm saying like you know how
Richie said it's not a curse?
when you younger
No,
early
you called it a thing. You, like you said something.
when it come as something good, when it come as something good, but it's really something bad, and it's being instilled in you as something good, but it's really something bad. It's just it's a guaranteed bad results, like selling dope. Everybody in my fucking family sell dope. I see them sell dope. This is what everybody do. The only way to get some money is how,
Sell some dope.
right? When you a kid in that, and when you a kid in that mindset, some people had a mindset or the thought process to do shit a different way, but some of us just roll with the fucking flow.
But the majority of the generation gonna do what they see the generation before them doing, which is sell dope. Yeah, it's gonna be one or two motherfuckers be like, man, I ain't doing that shit. Yeah, motherfucker went to jail. I'm finna go get me a job. But majority of us gonna goddamn as soon as we make enough money to
Out there
goddamn it cop
selling
something,
dope.
we gonna cop something.
And
And,
then, like, that's a
and
curse within itself, because you
That's a
curse to
fact.
be able to just see this level of success from only this group of people. Because when we was growing up, we seen drug dealers with mostly success. Now this generation broke that curse with the internet, because you can see black success by clicking the fucking button.
hey, you wanna know some real shit? Every black male, every man in my family that I know, all of us been to prison. All of us. Every man that I know. Self what? Maybe two in our family.
With
But
all of
no,
your
I'm saying
family.
our family. I'm saying it's damn near over 100 years out of our family that was given to the institute, the prison institutions.
Generational curse.
Exactly. Agreed.
Generational curse, because that's and it's what two, four different generations.
Yeah, yeah. And it keep going. It's going on up underneath us right now. Nephew in prison, two nephews in prison right now. It's just like you don't believe, motherfucker don't be looking to go to prison. Motherfuckers ain't looking for the negative. You just doing what you know how to do. And that shit becomes a generational curse because it's
Facts.
natural. It's just second nature to you to do certain shit.
Factuals.
And
So it's
that's
what
why
you see,
I
it's what you've
only
been
show
seeing.
my children, I show my children levels of success that comes from the right way. So they won't even have that type of, you know what I'm saying, view on
Did the
life.
generations before you have this level of success?
Nope.
Well, you broke a generational curse.
Man, I broke a bunch of first homeowner, first business, something like, bro, like that right there. Curse has been broken. And that's like a pat on the back for us too. Like, we actually took something that was so bad and detrimental to our family, and we changed it for the people under us. Bro, that's breaking a curse, bro.
That's
Like, that's
definitely
a
what
lot
it
of
is.
heavy lifting, especially when you the first to do it. Is a curse because everybody against you. When I first became a vegetarian, everybody say, "Only thing you eat is plants. Ah, you need to be you starving them babies." And this whole time they taking pictures in the hospital, like, "Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me." I don't know what the doctor gonna say, but just from my prayer warriors. But I'm the
Religion,
same niggas, like,
a,
you ain't
a
gotta go
curse.
through that if you eat a green vegetable with your shit. Slow down on the fried food. Like, but everybody else is in a group against you. So that's why it's a curse, because you gonna be the person that's you, the Martin Luther King or the Malcolm X that's speeding out against a whole bunch of people that
Don't get me
don't want to hear
started
what
on
you
Martin
trying to
Luther
say.
King.
But you get what I'm saying. I just grabbed the name. I
Lane
wasn't trying to, you know.
else right quick. So we talking about sacrificing for your family and the type of shit you would do or what you would do or wouldn't do to sacrifice for your family. Kids and all, I want to know y'all opinion. Is it only the two parents' job to protect the whole family, or is it everybody in the household job to protect the whole family in whatever way that they can protect the family?
What do you
It's
mean?
everybody's job, but it's the parents' job to instill that in everybody in the household. But it's everybody's job.
Are you saying everybody as in like
It's
other
definitely
kids
everybody's
too? Like
job.
kids?
Yeah, the other kids, everybody in the household.
Everybody in the household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree
This
with that.
generation of kids don't want to do that though. They've
Yeah,
been exposed a lot of freedom in a way of like, they made my kids. We get it. I get it. It's a village.
So, and I
I
say
hate
this
when
all
people
the
say
time,
that.
right?
I swear
say
to
this
God,
all
I
the
hate when
time,
people say
right?
that.
So it's like, I feel like we're responsible
There we go.
for the way kids of this generation act. And I feel like there's one phrase that's highly responsible for a lot of the ways that they act. And would you like to hear that phrase?
Yeah.
I
Shoot.
would like to hear that phrase.
That phrase is, I'm gonna give my kids everything I didn't have.
On my grandma grave.
Oh my God.
These
I
is a
hate that
generation
shit.
of very spoiled kids.
Very spoiled, very enabled kids,
and guess what
because
you
we
charge?
decided to not make them work for the things that they get
Guess what
like
you
we had
charge?
to
Not that
work for.
bad.
Guess
I
what
can
you
say
charge
I
when
never
you
say
say
no
it?
bullshit like that. And
A
that's
generational fucking curse, because you say it out loud, and as you go
Yeah.
through your kids start to believe that shit, and then
Yeah.
they kids start to believe that shit. Now it becomes a thing when you're trying to outrun a motherfucker you can't outrun.
And I can honestly say I've broke that curse. Thank you very much. My kids work for everything. I don't buy them a damn thing. I don't buy they school clothes, they bikes, they anything. I don't buy none of it. They work for everything.
This is another question to everybody. Can you lose being a good person trying to be a good parent?
Say that one more time.
Can you lose being a good person trying to be a good parent?
Hell yeah.
being your idea of what a good parent is. Yes, because a good parent can be a lot of things.
Okay, I can see that, but I
Yes.
don't know.
I'm talking
Being
about
a good person,
I'm saying
that's
in general.
subjective. That's subjective
Yeah.
because like if you
say if
spank
you
your
self-
kids, a person will say that you're not a good person or you violent. But at the same time, well, I'm not a good person because I'm gonna discipline my children.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
So
that
like
ain't
it's
what I'm saying.
subjective.
That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying not subjective. What I'm saying is what I'm
It's
saying
like
is
if you're trying to be your kid friend,
Okay.
not what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I get where you going with this, y'all.
That ain't what
I
I'm saying.
totally get that.
I'm saying it's a such thing as a good person and it's a such thing of a bad person. Bad people do bad shit to other people for no reasons. But fuck shit. It's a such thing as a fuck nigga. So I'm saying in the process of taking care of your family and trying to do what you need to do for your family, can you become one of those? Can you potentially become one of those people?
Yes.
Not
I
in
don't
a
think so.
subjective way, in a fuck like.
I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, this shit about you and yours, preservation for you and yours. So if you're doing what you got to do to preserve life for you and yours, fuck whoever else.
Because when shit hit the fan, it's
True.
gonna be some real shit going down that people
gonna
gonna
probably
do
become fucking
to
else
take
anyway.
care of their families.
You responsible for you and yours first and foremost, bro. So if what you doing for you and yours to make sure that you and yours is good interjects with whatever other agenda that somebody else got going on, fuck them.
You might not ever think to just rob somebody or a store or steal and be out here, on some real big theft type shit. But if it ever had got to a point where you literally couldn't financially provide and you looking at your kids, they hungry, they lacking, not material bullshit, but lacking necessities, you might go rob to get that shit.
And are you a bad person if you do that?
Yes.
I mean, if I'm the one getting robbed, motherfucker, yeah, you bad to me.
No, if you're doing the robbing,
You're doing the
are
robbing.
you a bad person?
That's why it's subjective.
So can you? So this is my question. So this is my question to you.
I don't
Tia.
think so.
So
No, you're not.
what if the person you got to rob is somebody you know? Can you do it?
Now you a bad person.
Somebody you know.
Robbery is not bad,
We
but
do
just don't
that.
rob nobody you
Yeah,
know.
We do
dude.
that.
Yeah.
A lot of corporations out here.
No, well, let's just say not rob. Let's just not say rob.
Fuck
Let's
that.
say
Fuck them
the person.
corporations.
Let's say the
Rob
person
your
that you got to
purse.
step on is somebody you know. You
We
ain't got
ain't
no
doing
other option.
Okay,
We not
okay, I
doing
got a question for you. If you work
So
for a
you're not
tobacco
gonna turn
company,
to a bad person.
knowing that shit causes cancer, or no, even better, you working for a plant that you know is built, the batteries is contaminating the water in the area and it's causing cancer. I watch Suits a lot, and they be fighting Suits like this all the time, and like. For real. So, bam, it's contaminating the water supply in the neighborhood, and there's so many kids that's catching cancer from it, and you know it. And they promote you and they giving you bonuses. By you working there, taking care of your family, does that make you a bad person?
Ooh,
That's
Yes.
better.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Yes.
it's
you
a
was
job,
better.
you pay your taxes and all that, but you know it's hurting kids in the neighborhood.
Damn,
Yes.
if you
that's a
do
hell
that
of a
knowing
scenario
that,
too.
yeah,
Because you
Hey,
knowingly
Seuss is a motherfucker.
And we
bro.
all
you're
use
knowingly
batteries.
affecting other people, negatively affecting and impacting other people. Yes, that makes you a bad person.
But robbery is not gloves. Come on,
And
man.
how
I
good,
gotta
No,
change
how
some up,
good are you
bro.
taking care of your
it's
We
kids
gotta go
involved
to
at
every
the.
day,
that
Hey,
G.
plant? You
can
probably
me
would
and
do that
gloves have a
Stop right.
one off
now.
for like 3 points?
I think
Can
Huh?
me and gloves have a one off for like 3 points right here? Cause I want to take you to the back right now, bro. Come on, let's do a verbal fight right now, bro.
I'm
Three
with
points
it.
apiece. Y'all okay with that?
go ahead.
Y'all okay with that?
Go ahead.
Bro,
3 points.
you telling me that somebody robbing somebody, to me, that's a level of intellect. You need to sit down and come up with a way to make some money. You could go out, it's bucket boys out there, it's people out there selling water. Only thing you got to do is find a need. Now, you could go in, now, if you go into Walmart, steal a case of water, run out, and that's the start of your business, and then you go to Kroger to cop the water, so you can bang out. But if you got to pull a gun, knowing that you could end up killing somebody, because if they reach and you kill them, you're you know this can happen. You know that murder can play
So
it
how
out.
long you gonna
So
talk?
you're a bad
Right now
person.
you're
I done.
harping.
My
Okay, you
bad, my
done?
bad.
That's your point. We got
Okay. In 2 seconds, I said what I said. First point go to me. The fuck is you talking about? If a
Go
motherfucker,
make
I'm
your
not finna
point.
sell, I don't got all day to stand
Round
out there and
two.
sell no motherfucking waters. I'm gonna play like I'm finna sell you this water. As soon as you pull that bankroll out, I'm smacking you with this motherfucker.
okay.
Smash
And now you just smacked him with it. He linked over the steering wheel bleeding. And you
Hold
see a
on.
kid
Hold
pop
on.
his
Hold on.
head
Hold
out
on.
and be like,
Hold
Daddy,
on.
are
Hold
you
on.
okay?
First point clear.
Damn.
First point clear. First point clear. I'm giving the point to Glove. Where y'all got it at?
Wait. You gave that point to
Hey,
gloves?
that on the gloves. Where
Tune.
y'all at with?
Fuck that, Tune.
Tune, where you at,
Thank you.
y'all?
Come on, Richie. Who you getting the first
Nah,
point to?
gloves got
Don't
that
choose
one.
violence.
Let's go,
What?
Shaw.
Come on. Where you at, Glove?
I gotta go with Tone, man.
Thank
Come
you.
on, man. Hold
It's
on,
tied up
tiebreaker.
2-2.
Who get the first? Hold on,
No,
hold on.
nobody in your
Time's up.
house.
No,
No.
come on.
Shaw.
Come on, Tune. You said 3 points, right? Come on.
All right. No.
Fast.
It's on gloves now. It's on
Fast.
gloves. Go.
Okay, look,
Fast.
right. So, a lot of times, bro, drastic times calls for drastic measures, bro. Like I was just saying, bro, a lot of times a motherfucker ain't got time to go get no water from Walmart and sell all 35 of them and then go buy a couple more cases. A lot of time motherfuckers ain't buying them waters. You got to let them freeze. You got to do it. My kids need to eat right now. Right
Today.
now.
Today.
Right fucking now. So a lot of times
Right
we
this
don't have
moment.
time for all that. Yeah, that all that sounds great. You know what I'm saying? In the land of make-believe. But sometimes shit be urgent, bro. Sometimes shit be urgent, bro. And you have to do what you have to do.
All right, we got you. Come on, Tone.
Still a bad
First
person.
and foremost, you don't have to do it. It's this shit called day labor. Well, you get paid the same day. It's a million different ways that you can make some goddamn money. Sell loose squares, nigga. It don't matter. Do something different. You don't have to harm people to make money. Only thing you hurting is yourself, the people around that person, and the fucking property value. No, don't do it.
Question. Day labor. How long is it gonna take me to go fill out these paperwork to go get this day labor
Actually get
job
hired. I agree with
and
that
to
one.
get hired?
You gotta go
I
give
agree with
some
those.
plasma.
There
Hey,
you go. I
all
swear to
that.
God,
Hold
baby.
on.
Fist bump. Fist
Hold
bump.
on.
Fist bump,
Yeah,
sis.
yeah. I'll
Fist
give you
bump,
the fist
sis.
bump on that. But listen, all that's gonna take way longer than me smacking you with this motherfucker and running your pockets.
I mean, it was a
So
choice,
so
but you
that's
just now
now
turned
look,
into a
look,
bad
look.
person
I
with
got
that.
okay. You know what?
Let
I
the
got
point
the
go to
Bad
third.
me.
person.
Nope. I ain't
Cause
never
you
getting that one
bleed.
up.
The point can't
Oh,
go to you because you bleeding. You going
Yeah.
okay,
into
okay,
convulsions.
okay, cool,
He going
cool.
into
I got
convulsions
the
because you
mega
smacked
point.
him and
I
robbed
got
him.
the mega point.
Yeah.
Fuck.
See
Okay,
what
I
I'm
got
so
the
saying?
mega
are we
point.
all with
I
gloves
got the
again?
mega point.
So we all with gloves. So I'm putting
I got
gloves.
a two.
Where you
I
I
at,
ain't
Shay?
got
no
two for
glove.
one. I got
You
a
ain't
two
with
for
gloves?
one.
You just
No.
agree with him. You just
No, I
agree with him,
didn't.
low key. Are
No,
you
I
She
just
didn't.
ain't
not
rolling
agreeing
with
with
it.
him?
She ain't rolling with that.
Ain't never.
She ain't
Yeah,
rolling
bro.
with
You a
that. She
bad
got too much
person.
sense to roll with
You
that.
have turned
You're a
into a
bad
bad
person.
person
Now
to
look.
provide for your family.
Now guess what? Guess what happens to this bad person? It's two outcomes on this one too. It's three. You may get
Now,
away with it. That's
guess
the
what?
third one, right? But what the other two? Now you run up on me thinking it's sweet. I'm like, all right, cool. Whole time I'm blicked up right here. Bam, I'll blow your ass down and knock you the fuck off. There go one. Now your kids ain't gonna eat for a very long time because your ass smoked. Number two is, or guess what I do? I be like, all right, you know what? Bam, grab that. Hello? Yeah, officer. Right now, I think the nigga, I don't know. He said it say nickel on the side of his hat. So the nigga with the nickel hat on, and they catch you. They catch you, and then guess what? They catch you, and you get 15 fucking years in prison in a federal penitentiary. And guess what your kids eat now? Whatever that new nigga feeding them on
Okay,
So,
roll.
you done?
so
Yes, I'm done, sir.
Okay, so if you call the police, I probably could get the money back to them before I go to jail. No problem.
What? Wait,
Secondly,
say that again.
I probably could get the money that I took from you to them
Look,
before I go to jail. I don't have
somebody
no
throw
problem with that.
Yeah,
Go to
they eat
jail.
for a day. They
Okay,
somebody
eat for
told
a
hold
the
on.
day.
glove
Let
a
me fin-
lifesaver.
let me
Feed
finish.
them
Let me
for a
finish.
day.
Let me finish. Now, as far as you being blicked up, I wish I could reach the hat. As far as you being blicked up and you shooting, bro, I got my shit out. This is much different than that piece of paper y'all been shooting in that motherfucking shooting range, brother. This piece of paper here shoot back. So
it's
if you think
different.
you finna reach through your
It's
motherfucking
different.
hip and pull something out while my shit out,
So
now it just went
It's
from
different when them
it went
bitches
from a
come back,
robbery
man.
to
to
your
a
fucking
murder.
funeral.
Like you're a horrible person now. You
Yes,
went from bad to
yes.
horrible. Like
That's
They,
goddamn.
hey,
subjective. I'm
them
doing
bitches come back.
population control.
No, fuck that. You the
Wow.
motherfucker
His
that
ass needs
started
to
it.
go because he think he
It's
tough.
different when they come back,
Motherfucker
bro.
gonna up a
Exactly.
pistol and you gonna pull
Real.
yours out. You need to get out the
No,
see your
no.
type
I
of
said
person
as
don't need
soon
to
as
be out here, bro.
So,
You
so,
up
soon
to
so,
as
your
I said
good
as
while
soon
motherfucker
as
got
you
that gun on
relax.
you. You need to go.
No,
so,
no,
So
no,
I'm
so,
gonna
no,
do
no.
the
I
world a
never
so,
said
favor
that.
because you
I
too
said
dangerous, bro.
soon as they relax, you can up your blick. Like you
all
like,
right,
I
so
got you, bro.
listen
I
to
got
this,
you, big
listen to this,
dog.
listen to
Fuck.
this.
Real robbers don't
So is you
relax.
saying, Tune, is you saying that
They, no.
you won't lose being a good person to be a good parent? You won't give up being a good person to be a good parent?
It depends on what it is, bro. It's other ways to do
It
things
would have
that
to be
ain't
very
necessarily bad.
Man, look,
But will you give up being
I'm gonna go
will
fill
you
out
give
those
up
papers and I'm gonna
being a
rob that
good
Yes, I
nigga
person
will.
to be
too.
a
Okay.
good parent? Is what I'm asking.
So actually
Let me explain this. If we in a situation of some apocalyptic shit, right? Let's just say we're in a situation where the water is contaminated, is this, that, and this, and I have no water sources in my house, and
Hurricane
everybody is what
Katrina.
I'm running. Like first and foremost, yeah, my next door neighbor a fucking goofy. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna get that water. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
think
can
that's
run over there and
I
do
think
that.
you reaching because most of the things like in this conversation we having, we talking about in the moment decisions that you make. If you got
Mhm.
time to think about it and like live through it, like we're not talking about studying for college and then going and take the test. We talking about an in the moment decision that you got to make as a parent. Would you give up being a good person to be a good parent? That's the question I'm asking.
In the
Very
moment
desperate times.
decision.
Yeah.
Very
There
desperate
you go.
times calls for desperate measures, but it don't make you not bad if you're doing bad things. So
Oh,
it's
I
not.
never said you're not a bad person.
Yeah, that's what
I
you
just
just
said
argued
it's
with Tune, bro.
Right, but you giving up being a
no.
bad person. That's what we saying. Is you giving it up? You giving it up?
No, the
You gonna do what
original
you got to do.
the original debate was, are you a bad person? And Glove over here, like, you ain't bad. If I gotta feed, it still makes you bad, but you doing it
No,
to
the debate
No,
was
the original question was, would you give up being a bad person to be a good parent?
right.
I
Right.
just heard that now. The first one wasn't.
Yeah,
No,
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 that's what was the
started at.
first
That's what the
said.
whole debate was about. Would you give up being a good person to be a good parent? Type of thing.
Absolutely.
Right. That was the whole topic.
Absolutely.
It wasn't
Yeah,
about if you know what I mean. But it
Not
is
being
a
a good
level.
parent though. Not being a
yeah.
good
I
parent. That's
wouldn't
the
you
way
not.
it's
I wouldn't typically go in and just hijack
Hey,
shit.
listen, bro.
But if I was
Feed
down
my
there in
kids
that
by
hurricane
any means
Katrina,
necessary would make me feel I'm the best parent.
yeah, fuck that.
Everything ain't always
I don't
peaches
give a
and
fuck what
cream.
nobody else think about me neither.
Everything ain't always peaches and cream, bro.
I agree.
I agree. I agree.
In them situations, boy.
I agree. I just like the debate about it because I 100% agree. It's just it's a necessary evil sometimes. Not even just to be a good parent. Shit, sometimes it's just to survive.
You know what I hate about?
Just to survive.
I got to say this, and see, this is that generational curse we were talking about. Hey, bald head, bro. I don't know your name. What's your name, bro?
Richie.
Richie. I'm sorry. I apologize. I just didn't know what your name was.
Man, his
Bro,
shit on him. You knew his motherfucking name. You can read.
No, I can't. I don't see it. I don't see it. I
Don't
swear to-
let that
Bro,
nigga
on
get away with
my
that
grandma,
shit.
his name.
Go
The
ahead,
whole bottom
my
row ain't got
bad.
no names on it. All right. So what I was gonna say is, bro, this goes back to that curse thing, bro. Like everybody think that those are gonna be the ways, the travels that you got to make to solve a problem, bro. But they don't understand the fact that an entrepreneur, right? If you look at all the entrepreneur stories, they all start off horrible. One nigga was sleeping in the bathroom with his fucking son. The other dude was in a Tyler Perry, slept in his car. Steve Harvey slept in his car. These are people that was in these bad situations and they made better choices and they still took the path because you're going to have to get beat the fuck up on your raise to riches and you're going to have to go through some
Hey,
shit. But the street niggas going to say, fuck this journey. You learn from the journey. Fuck this journey. I'm going to pull out my gun.
Who
No,
said
nigga,
that?
this is where you learn from.
Who the
Nigga,
fuck said that? See, you making shit up, bro,
them
to make
niggas
your
was
point.
not
Nobody
trying to
said that.
feed their
What
kids in the
we
square.
was just talking about giving up being a good person for being a good parent. Nobody never said the street nigga said, fuck this
Right.
journey. Who the fuck said that?
I'm just
Right.
saying, period, bro. At the end of the day, that's what a motherfucker gonna say. Look, you just said that
No,
it
you
gets to
making
this
that
point,
shit
I
up on
gotta
your
pull out my
own,
gun.
Zoom. You making
I
that
just
shit up on
labeled
your
it. Only
own.
thing I did was labeled it.
So hold on.
You making that shit up on your
I
own,
labeled it.
bro.
Just
The
think
street
like
nigga never said that.
no, this ain't about street. This about protecting them babies still. So
Yeah, that's
let's
all it's
Exactly.
about.
That's what I'm saying.
let's think Hurricane Katrina for because that shit was so horrible. And when I tell you they didn't have shit, they didn't have nothing. There was nothing.
So in the spur of the moment, you gotta feed your kids in the spur of the
But
moment.
then
You
the
don't go outside and
the
sleep in the
news
car.
showed all these people. The news showed all these people looting. Oh my God, they're looting. They're so bad. They're so bad. They're bad people. And fuck that bitch. Everything around this bitch about to get looted. There's nothing. I
Agreed.
can't go to work. There's nothing. I'm about to loot all this shit for my babies. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your
I agree
store
with that.
shit.
I agree with that. I agree
But
with the looting
even then,
in that
But
situation.
even then, with the looting and all that shit, everybody ain't on the same path. You might just do all your looting, and I might catch you and take all your shit from you.
See, when it's against persons, it's so personal. I just don't want to do that. I would not want to rob another person because
I agree with that.
what if they in the same boat? Like when motherfuckers be taking people's cars and shit. What if that's the straw that broke a camel's back for a motherfucker to now like
This
commit
is what I'm
suicide?
saying.
You don't know what motherfuckers going
If we
through.
go back to Hurricane
Shit
Katrina,
happens.
everybody's not in the same
That shit
spot to do the
happens.
same shit.
Shit happens.
Right? A lot of them motherfuckers, remember, they was all in the dome. They was stuck in the dome.
Fucked
So
up.
motherfuckers was dying and killing in that because now you got to live off the land in real time. No guards, no shit. You in prison, but you not in prison. You in life prison right now. You stuck. The way you survive, man, because them niggas in there, they doing wild shit in there in the dome.
I'm about to be
Hurricane
somewhere
Katrina.
trying to fish. Fuck that. We about to
They
be
wasn't
making
doing that. They was stuck in
underwear
there.
out
Is
of
what I'm
leaves.
saying.
I don't give a fuck. I'm about to try to figure out a resourceful way from the land before I be
Oh,
making
God.
it person to person.
Man,
I'll
listen.
fuck over a corporation before I will person to person. That's just
I agree with that too. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I'll be fucking Walmart up.
I
Yeah.
don't think the
Rob
realisticness
somebody.
of being stuck in the fucking dome in the middle of a flood where there ain't nowhere you can go, where you can make these decisions that you talking about decisions. The only land you got is the people, nigga.
They walk to the
The
dome.
people is the land.
I mean, they drove.
Did you just finna lay down and die?
I said I'm gonna find somewhere to fish. Goddamn. Fuck that.
I'm saying in the
So you
right
finna
in
be
the
out there
dome.
doing some shit that's gonna take 1,000,000 hours. You
In the
gonna be out
dome.
there fishing.
What you fishing for?
There's a lot of shit going on in that water.
See what I'm saying? We just be saying anything on this
Everything-
podcast.
How's
bro.
that saying anything though?
Because you
I
in a
gotta
dome.
roll with her.
Where you fishing at, bro? There's
Listen
nowhere to
here.
fit.
You stuck in
So you
the
telling me-
Superdome,
Hey,
man.
hey,
Now you
Glove.
gonna
People on
fit.
top of people.
So
Hey,
this
Glove, it
is
don't
just,
take long to
so
fish,
this
bro.
is just showing the different instincts.
Man, that
Like
shit
No.
take
overall,
forever, man.
like
Bro.
you were saying, like you.
Where are you
Sean
fishing
Johnny,
at in
that
a
shit.
dome?
This
So,
It's flood.
that country
You
ass shit
stuck.
take forever, man.
You stuck
this
inside the
this
Okay, I
dome,
can
the
see
metro
that.
dome.
maybe that's
Ain't no way out of there. Where are you fishing
Oh,
at? What are you
gee.
fishing for?
It's about it's
You on
Country ass
ground.
shit. Your ass go.
it's
You gonna
surrounded
stick
by
your line. Where
water.
the fuck you get a fishing rod from, B
It's
Wise?
surrounded by
Come
water.
on, man. You gonna
It's
stick your
surrounded by
rod out there?
water.
You gonna get a motherfucking Timberland boot.
I'm not
Kids
even
can't
fucking
eat no
around because
Timberland boot,
it's
boy.
Crocs.
It's
It's
funny
Crocs.
as hell.
I'm not even fucking around.
Funny as
To be honest,
hell.
it's crocodiles down there. Fuck that shit.
I
Nah,
ain't finna
I
try to
just
that's what I'm
fish.
saying. The
I'm gonna
only
let you know
land
that
is
right
the
now.
people.
If a natural disaster pop up, don't come around me.
I know what Toon
Cartoon.
gonna do. Toon can
Fuck
say
is you
all the
talking
good
about,
shit.
nigga? I don't care if you mad or not.
Yeah.
Don't
Toon
come
can say
around
all
me.
of the good shit. I know what he gonna do in that situation. When it's time to survive and your
Soon
kids in
gonna
that
be out
dome
there
with
selling final
you
calls and
surviving,
shit.
man.
Goddamn it, I ain't selling a motherfucker
Man,
nothing.
I'm snatching a nigga right up.
Hell yeah.
Snatching you right up.
much love to the NOI.
You know how the movies be where
Thank
niggas
you
be
for
standing there,
spreading
then you
that
see a
knowledge in the
motherfucker dragging
final
him across the
call.
motherfucking hallway.
Facts.
Be pulling your ass through the hallway where ain't nobody looking. Let me get whatever you
Anyway.
got, motherfucker.
No, bro, don't have nothing on
What's
you
wrong
while
with
we
you?
in the
Yeah.
Superdome. Don't let me be in the Superdome and you got something on you.
That shit
Shit.
getting took. That shit
Shit.
getting took. Oh, for how big
No
motherfucker
gonna be
punch
in
you
there
from
mad
around
as
the
hell. Man,
corner.
this shit
Right
don't
off
make no
that shit.
sense, Glove. What you on, Glove? Shut up, Tone.
Bad.
So damn
That's
thing.
yeah.
So, but y'all got some more French fries over there? No, nigga, go take you some fucking French fries, nigga. You
I'm
got them
going
over
to the
there. You got the
church.
whole bucket of
I ain't
fries
coming
over
to the.
there.
Hey, if y'all niggas in the Superdome, I'm going to the church. I ain't
Go.
coming
I
nowhere
fuck
near
around.
that
I
motherfucker.
fuck around. Go to the Superdome just to rob motherfuckers, nigga.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
All
I'm
these
going
niggas
to
in
the
the
church.
Superdome now.
don't listen.
They got them FEMA checks on them.
Hey, Tune.
We in
Don't
What
let it
that
up?
be.
bitch.
Don't let it be 50 of
A
us from
FEMA
49 in
check.
that bitch.
Bush
50
didn't
of us
even
that know each
respond.
other in
A
the
FEMA
Superdome.
check.
Nigga, that bitch
Don't
gonna get
Bush didn't
terrorized,
even
nigga.
fucking send FEMA with his
I'm
bitch
not a.
ass.
I'm not a nice motherfucker, B Wise. I'm
I
just gonna
know
tell
that.
you the truth.
I already know that.
Shit.
I already want my ones with you. The fuck?
Let's get it. Let's get it. I love it.
What's
Hey,
up?
whenever y'all ready.
Hey.
Anyways,
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
few more other threats that can harm family: sexual abuse that gets swept under the rug, not dealt with; domestic abuse
That's for
gets
sure.
swept under the rug,
That's
not dealt
real.
with; poverty mindset, all financial strains, finding people not knowing how to manage their finances. I would say that's the biggest.
Yeah, that's a
one of the
huge
big-
one. Living
Yeah.
above your
Man, say
means.
shit.
Yeah.
Financial,
Yeah.
Those
financial.
two, yes.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
Financial abuse. What are for the last question? What are some ways?
What does that mean?
Oh wait,
What?
What's that?
Financial abuse. I'm not a big fan of it.
Fucking
Can
over
you
your
Me
can you
money.
neither. Now you know
clarify?
what, bro.
Come
You
on,
know
Fucking
what,
over
Rich.
your
bro.
money. That's
I ain't
the
gonna
real
lie.
thing.
I'm gonna
You
have to
Ain't
worse
roll.
than
nothing
I'm
you
gonna
wrong.
worse
have to
than
roll with
me.
Richie.
You
I'm
worse
Yeah,
rolling
than
with
the king
me.
of
Richie.
called
I swear,
financial
I've
abuse,
always
man.
had a problem with financial abuse. I've always
Let's.
had a
Oh
problem with
well,
that.
what is financial abuse, Glove?
What is your definition of financial abuse?
Abuse of
Be
finances.
wise.
It's misuse of funds. Not having the right things on your mind when it comes to money. Like, okay, like, so you got parents that gamble instead of taking care of the house like they supposed to, or
That would be financial abuse to me. I
or
agree with
or
that.
or
I
or,
agree
or the
with
mama
your
is a
definition of
Yeah,
shopaholic.
I
financial
agree
The
with
mama
abuse.
is a
that one. But
shopaholic
the
and ain't
one
no
that's
motherfucking
used,
The
I would
one
agree
detergent in
that
with
the
that
I'm
one.
house.
thinking of, Tone, and the one
Bro,
that you thinking of, the
I,
one I have a problem with.
hey, look, Richie, tell me if it's this. I'm married to this
Thank
woman.
you. Thank
And
you.
I swear to God, I say, no, baby, I'm not about to be spending money on all that. He's financially abusing me. He kept me in the house and he kept me in one car. And
That
he,
I wasn't. That was a
that's
part.
what
Nah,
That's
financial
that's some
abuse.
that's the
entitled
financial
bullshit there.
abuse I
Hey,
needed
Richie,
clarification on.
that's why me and you,
Yeah,
we
Who?
like,
But
I ain't talking
who's
about
the
that.
oh, bro.
abuser in
Yeah,
this situation?
that's
That's
how
what
I
it's
wanted to
used
know.
for the
Hey,
most
who's the
commonly.
abuser
Yeah,
in this
Yeah.
I'm talking
situation?
about
The husband is the
misappropriation of
abuser.
funds and shit like that.
That would be
Like,
financial abuse.
yeah,
I agree
that
with
what
that.
y'all talking about. I feel like that's just some entitled, spoiled people shit. Like,
Yes, that's what's
that ain't the
normally
move.
used. And
Yeah.
if you look up financial abuse right now and look up cases of it, it's gonna be a wife in court saying that a
That's some of
spouse
that.
told her that no, you can't have this type of money, blah 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 blah, or wouldn't, or made her work. No, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not paying all these bills
Ain't
by
hurting
myself,
them. That's
and
different.
that's financial abuse.
No, that
Because
ain't
it
yeah,
seemed
yeah.
like the other
I agree with
person to
y'all
be
on
the
that. That
one
ain't
that's
it.
abusive.
Okay.
The person that's trying to take the money and do nothing with it and fuck it up. That's the financial
That's
abuse
the
part, ain't it?
yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, yeah. See, in our world, that's what it is. But in the regular world, is the opposite.
And the con artist, well, with a con artist,
If you cut
Yeah.
off your credit card on your wife and say no more spending, that's financial abuse.
That's
Yeah,
financial abuse.
I have heard that. I have heard it like that before. Yeah, you're
I was
right.
about to say,
That's
yeah,
what we
on
thought you
bro.
was talking about.
Yeah,
She,
that's why me and bro like, wait, huh? Hell no,
Oh yeah, okay, so I get
nah,
y'all now,
Nah.
but no, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
all right, what
What
else
are
you got?
ways? This is the last question. What are ways families can become more equipped to keep their families safe?
practice.
They got gun classes, gun safe. Number one, gun safety. I swear to fucking
See,
God, gun
but
safety is like one of the things that stop kids from killing their friends and killing themselves with a
but
goddamn gun because
that's
everybody's so
only one
cliche on
version
it.
of safe.
I
That's
see.
safe against violence. We talking
Yeah.
about safe
Period.
against everything else,
Period.
I
against
mean,
going broke, against homelessness, against
Mental
you know what I'm
health.
yeah,
saying, abuse, against
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
They
yeah.
said what else? She said a very vague general thing. So I
So
was
no,
just
that's
naming
one of
one.
the answers. So that's one of them.
That's
Yep, that's one.
one.
Yeah, no, that's all that's valid. Everything what we you know what I'm saying.
And I
Oh, bro,
I
agree
say,
that's
that for the black
I think
community,
that people need to stop being so cliche
healthy
because when you
conversation
say
too.
gun, they be like, not in my house. And they be like, no,
yes.
you need to teach these kids about guns and gun safety. Don't keep your finger out. I see so many videos with kids with their damn finger on the you know what I'm saying? And you be like, dude,
That's not
Hey,
how you supposed to put
that's
them.
bogus. That's
but
not
listen,
gun
but
safety. You
listen,
supposed to
Teach these little
listen to
niggas
this.
how to drink water too, man.
Listen,
These
true.
niggas
That's
piss stink
absolutely
like a
true.
motherfucker, man.
hey, hey,
Absolutely true.
look at this, Tune.
What
Everybody,
up?
like motherfuckers be teaching their kid, like a lot of us, even growing up, just as boys, coming from where we come from, we was taught how to fight before we was taught how to think. So if you giving a nigga a
Agreed.
gun without information, that gun ain't worth shit. It's actually more dangerous than what it
No,
originally was set out to be.
no, it is not. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm so glad you said that too, because I've said that so many times. I never heard another black person say that, and it's a real problem in the black community because we make it one. We live in a gun culture. And a lot of the times, young men get caught up on the gun shit. If it ain't coming from their pops who putting them on game, it's coming from they intrigued because guns are everywhere in society. They playing games
That's a
and
generational
shooting up
curse.
shit.
What Tune doing right now?
It don't mean nothing
They-
What?
if you can't think, bro.
so okay,
Because
no, stop playing,
but
dude.
listen,
No,
you give a
You know,
nigga,
but
you
to
give
tell
a
you
nigga.
when you teach the kids the gun safety, you put them through the class one, they're gonna learn the actual power and impact of that gun. It's gonna take all of the curiosity and the
The
intrigue,
fascination, all that
the
shit.
fascination out of that bullshit, and you're gonna
Agreed.
understand that when you make a decision with this, you can't take that shit back. You
It
kill
don't
somebody,
mean,
Facts.
you're gonna be
hey,
held accountable for that
How
shit.
listen,
much more
that
dangerous do
that
you
don't
make
mean
that
nothing when you
kid?
can't think, bro. Let's look at this, man.
How
You know
much
how many
more
niggas in prison right now?
dangerous do you make that kid?
Do you know
Not
how
you
many
making them
humans are in
smart
prison?
and knowing you actually probably make them
This,
more.
but what I'm
Hey,
saying is, do you
want
know
me
how
to
many
tell y'all
humans in
something?
prison?
That class cannot teach you the most important thing about a gun. How you gonna feel after you pop a motherfucker?
And it can't teach you this other thing about a gun to keep them bitches away from gloves.
Bro,
Nah,
oh, listen,
his glove gonna rob you.
listen.
You gave him the gun. He gonna
Knowing,
rob you for that bitch.
hey, knowing how to shoot a gun is
he gonna
cool. But if you
he gonna
can't
rob
think,
you with
man,
it.
that gun, man, that's how all these niggas in prison right now. That's why there's so many niggas that's living the way they live right now because they got the information of how to transact violence, but they don't got no information on how to control themselves mentally, like to prevent the violence. So if you teach a nigga how to use a gun, he know how to use a gun. He know everything about a gun. Now he an assassin because all he know is how to use his gun.
That ain't the only thing you gonna teach the
But
kid.
that's what I'm saying. But that's the first thing he jumped to when we got to that part of the conversation of what you're doing to protect your kids. The first thing we go to is the
That's
gun.
one.
But that's where we went. Y'all, we
Okay,
kind
so
of stayed
since
here.
I got a
You know
lot
what I
of
mean? We
men on
kind
the
of
panel,
stayed here a little bit.
how do we protect our kids from sexual abuse? What do we need to do in these
That's
households, in these families, to protect our kids from sexual abuse?
We need to
talk to
be
him.
Had them.
more. We need
Talk
to
to
be
him.
more
Teach them.
selective
Protect them.
and more attentive to who we
Yeah.
have around them. We
Exactly.
need to
That's
be
one.
more. What's the word I'm looking for? Stop just having. I don't give a fuck if. Oh, this your uncle. Fuck that. He can't come around.
Agreed.
Hey, listen, because look at this,
And that's
right?
him right there.
You
Hey,
just
this
want
just happened.
more responsible.
Hey, this just happened the other
There you
day,
go.
bro. Look, right, my little grandson, he 3, he could read. Folks can really read, like words on the pop bottles, anything he see in front of him, he can really read the words. The kid is 3. I got a little Scrabble game in here. You know what I'm talking about? Show that stack with the letters. So look, the grandson, he over there, he got the thing. He trying to put
Yeah.
words on that. My other grandson, I think he 3 too. Kahari, I think he 2 or 3 too. But he's like, he don't give a fuck about the words. You know what I mean? He ain't made it to that stage yet. He just like fucking around on the game. My other little grandson is getting mad. He's getting highly upset because he's really trying to put words together. You know what I mean? He really that smart. But the thing, what I guess what I'm trying to say though is when you see it, when you see that that's your kid, then you got to readjust everything that you're doing to make sure your kid getting everything they need to be better. Type of shit. It ain't just about guns, but it's about the thing that make your kid stronger and more powerful. We just jump straight to guns, but we forget the whole mental aspect of what it is to be a parent, to teach your kid how to actually survive. Nolan Wells said know how to use a gun, but he ain't got no gun in the water.
So conversations.
I think to reflect back on the rape thing that was said is that a lot of people don't like to have those tough conversations. So you got to be able to have those conversations.
This
Like,
is
I
what
don't
you
care
do
if
in
it's
this
your
situation.
uncle, if it's your brother, if somebody touches you here, you need to tell me. If they say
My
they're
lady
going to
just
hurt
said that.
me or whatever, you need to still tell me. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
My
And
lady
the
just
next
said that
thing
you need to
is,
educate them on good touches and bad touches, or
swear to God,
just reporting touches. Period.
This
I swear to God.
2026 ain't no touches. You ain't got
I
no
was just
reason
gonna
to
say
touch
because ain't no
nobody.
touch
Because
good.
it could be, you know, sometimes
Ain't no touch good.
people say like,
You got to
oh,
realize though, bro. They leave out the crib, bro. Tisha could be a pervert.
Swear to God.
yeah,
Look, I got a situation
their
where
classmates
something,
can be perverts.
something,
Some kids are
something
offenders.
happened with one of my children. Right? Look, hear
Their
me out.
sibling
Something
could
happened.
be.
But we
Facts.
teaching no
Something
touch.
happened with one of my children. Right? And I found out like 5 years later. I was fucking furious. And
Same
my
shit with
child
me.
was told by by her mother that you don't want to tell your daddy because he's going to act crazy. And I'm so pissed. I'm like, it's my fucking job to act crazy. What the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so at the end of the day, that's another thing that deters it is the fact that a man being seen in and out your house, that deters. It's studies been done that if you get along, try to get along with your baby father, keep him around. Hey, pick the kids up from here, blah blah blah. And it's a man being in and out your house that deters power pedophiles. Swear to God, and I
Well, shit,
totally
that
believe
deters
It's
a
that.
lot
very
of shit. That
crafty.
deters
There's some very
bitch ass.
crafty pedophiles. You won't always see it in the behavior. Some of them are very crafty, but I do think the conversations, but also addressing it. I don't hear a lot of that. A lot of that shit gets swept under the rug. It's not addressed. People are giving passes. Siblings, especially if it's happening from like a teenager to a smaller child, there's no reprimand. We're not addressing it enough. People are not being held accountable in the families.
It's all about it's all about the conversations. It's all about the conversations, but you can't be friends with your kids neither.
Hey,
The kids need to be the
blessings,
kids.
blessings, family members. I'm out
Right.
of here though.
Yeah,
I'll catch y'all next week or something.
for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Uh,
We done?
no, shit, I ain't. I'm
He
chilling.
said, okay.
Shit, I can't see you or Richie, but yeah, man, you got to teach them. You got to talk. You got to have that conversation. That's all I say. You got to have that conversation, and everybody got to be on board with each other when it comes down to that type of shit. Though that's like because everybody got to leave the house. Everybody got to leave the house.
I'm gonna say a big way we can protect our children is to address dysfunction and mental health and get the necessary help to heal so that we are breaking the curses that are continuously keeping our families in dysfunction.
I agree.
I'm
with
back.
that.
I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to put in the address.
I agree with that 100%.
So,
I
Anything
totally
else?
agree with that.
final
That's it.
thought?
Well, that was all the questions.
Yes.
Pretty much. I got some in here though.
All right.
I got some in
I'm
here
with
that
it.
we can end with.
752.
All right, we finna leave with this. I'm gonna leave with this.
8 minutes.
We're gonna leave with this. We got 8 minutes. What type of person do you feel like you represent in the eyes of your children? And will you alter who that person is to protect their feelings over their understanding and preparation in life?
I will speak first because I know I have been a parent that have made mistakes, and I've had to go back and reclaim and correct and alter myself in a way that would help heal, not in perfection, but at the end of the day, holding myself accountable, and going and apologizing and repenting in the way of true repentance. That's one, to bring the problem before God, and two, to bring the problem before the person that you have perpetrated against. That's true repentance. And begged for that forgiveness, and then did the work over years to make sure that I'm steady growing. I'm steady, like, coming up out whatever that fucking shit was. So yeah. So better in myself.
Anybody else? Well, what kind of person do you feel like they look at you like when you think about it? Like, what do you think they see?
They see a mama that's gonna pull up and be a mama bear. All my kids, one thing they know, and two things they're certain about: I am a protector. I'm a guider. They see me as being guidance. They know they can come to me and I'm gonna tell them away. I put them up on the same shit, like things that I didn't know. So when people say I give my kids all things that I didn't have, for me, that's knowledge. I'm gonna give you the shit I wasn't told and taught and exposed to. That's what I give them. So they know, they already know. If I need to know, I'm calling mama. They know they can call me. So yeah.
All right. What you think, Tom, about yourself?
I run the question back one more time because I kind of got like lost in her shit and I was listening to her. So like, what you say? What
type of person do you feel like you represent in the eyes of your children? And do you alter who that person is to protect their feelings over their understanding and preparation in life?
Nah. Well, first off, I'm gonna start with the last part first. I don't alter myself at all. I let them see me being my strongest and in my weakest so they could understand that being human is not, a flaw. So they can still, and I let them see me overcome, never stop fighting, never stop struggling through it, and never stop pushing through it. Now, as far as the first part, which was
how do you think the kids see you? What do you think the kids see in you as a parent?
Damn near like the man of steel, bro. Cause I'm always shaking, moving, doing, pushing, figuring out. So like that right there, it be damn near becomes a facade to a point where they think that you invincible. And I don't want to ever have to fall from grace from being human. So I let them see me go through it and see the frustration and see me solve it and see sometimes when it's whooping my ass, you know what I'm saying? And I let them see them lashes. Like, you see that ass whooping right there? And I screamed and hollered when I got that one. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you see me back on that thing, doing what I'm doing and risking it again because, I got to put y'all first and, leave something for y'all, so shit like that.
Can I just say in response, I love that because a lot of, especially Black parents, but a lot of parents, a lot of moms don't want their kids to see them struggle. Like they'll say it like, I don't want them to see me cry. I don't want them to see. And for a while I was like that too. My kids didn't even think that I cried. I was like, I do cry. I'd be in my room, like in the bed, and I was like, damn, that's actually important. That's very important what you just said. They have to see that. They have to see that. They do.
A lot of them, and that's why that's why a lot of men mistreat a lot of women because they think that they built like that. They don't understand that humanity in them and they shit all over the neck these women and they take advantage of them and they be like, shit, my mama was strong as hell. She raised us, took care of this, did that, never complained. Bitch, you complaining. It's something wrong with you. Whole time they mama used to be crying themselves to sleep every night.
Hey man, I'm gonna give y'all my view of it on my final thought. Shaw, you want to go? You want to say something to it?
No, I was gonna say shit like I don't know. They didn't see me up, down, emotional, happy, at my worst, at my best, They didn't see me in every form, so I would say they see me as a man.
Yeah.
They daddy.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna give y'all my little shit in the.
Did Richie go? Richie ain't go.
He ain't got no kids. Well, he got nephews and shit. What you got, Richie? You got nephews? Richie is like the governor of this shit.
Oh, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, man. Tone touched on pretty much the same thing I was saying. Like you know, since I came on here, Tony, I've been saying what I always preach to my nephews and my sisters is going forward for this third quarter of my life is I want to be the leader this family needed that I wasn't able to see growing up. So I'm always leading by example, always putting things in place, writing constitutions for family, encouraging them to save, putting together family structure that we didn't have, because I see without that structure, the older people that's ahead of me, they fighting amongst each other. So I've campaigned with all the young people in my family to where we've minimized that and to almost make it extinct moving forward for us. So that's been big for me, and I try hard. Like Tone said, I try hard for them to know that I'm human, but I make sure they never see me fail. Just like when we're talking today, Tony, and I was telling you I quit drinking, and I'm trying to stay off the drink. I'm not gonna completely quit, probably more than likely, but I'm gonna try, because I recently lost my nephew 2 weeks ago. I came back from his funeral. Remember when I came back into town, and just talking with him many nights, you know, he had some bad habits, and he had to sit and watch me have conversations with him drinking, and while I was drinking, and I felt like he didn't get the best leader as he was coming up, you know, and he lost his life at an early age. So that's been picking at me. So now looking at the young guys coming behind me, yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm gonna do my best to not drink a lot, but also do a better job of not being so much a friend. With him, I was more his friend, and I wasn't his uncle. And I think I missed some moments. You know, I don't blame myself or nothing like that, but I think I missed some moments, and I'm trying not to miss that moment with the young guys coming behind me. So,
bro, anybody ever tell you look like Tay Diggs?
Man,
I hear that song.
I swear to God, I'm sorry, bro. I had to say so. I'm like, when you was talking, and he only thing you had to do is his famous move when he do that. Every time when he do that and he talking, I'll be like, bro, that's
I'm answer my question. I'm gonna answer my question on my last.
You funny, yeah.
So like, this is my answer. This is my answer to the question, right? I don't know. With some of my kids, I don't know how they see me in real life. With my baby, I know I'm like Captain America. But to my older daughters, I'm kind of like, I could be anybody. But I know just as a man, I represent what a man is. I represent the good and the bad. I represent an understanding that I think if my kids like really utilize me for who I am and really just sit down and listen and pay attention to a lot of things, certain ones, because some do, I ain't shit sometimes. Sometimes I'm the dopest nigga in the world. Sometimes I understand, sometimes I don't understand. Sometimes I give a fuck, sometimes I just don't give a fuck, because I'm a human and I don't give a fuck. Some things that you got to learn, especially me knowing that I got daughters, is how to deal with a nigga like me, because I'm not even the worst of the worst. You got to be able to understand, and you got to be able to see shit. You got to be able to notice things when it happens. You got to be able to know how to talk to people. You got to know when people talking to you, what a certain tone means. You got to understand the yelling. Sometimes you need the yelling. Sometimes you need the fussing. Sometimes more than anything, you need that stern father or mother that's just going to stay who they are no matter what. They're going to fight to the death for you, but they're not going to change for you. They're not going to be who you want them to be. They're not going to feel how you want them to feel. They're going to go to the ends of the motherfucking universe. And one of the things that you got to learn to accept is that's your mom or that's your dad, and that's the bottom motherfucking line. Because if you cross that line talking about some feelings and some emotional shit, you can hurt them and take them off of their shit, and you can fuck up the whole rotation and the whole ecosystem of how it is to raise this actual family that we all involved in. Because it ain't just one person, and it ain't just two people. When you and mom, you ain't got time to switch up. That's just the bottom motherfucking line. When you a dad, you ain't got time to switch up. So what you say is the law. And if that make me look like a bad person to some kids, and it make me look like an honorable person to some of my kids, and it make me look like the greatest person in the world to my kids, I just take what I can get. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it.
Get that nigga Rex.
The villain and the hero. It resonates.
I knew you ain't taking kicking out though, bro.
All right, man. Hey, you funny as hell. Get that nigga Rex.
I swear to God.
Right, man. See y'all tomorrow. See y'all next Wednesday, man. We're gonna put something together.
Let's play a game of would you rather. Yeah, like would you rather. Yeah. Let's free up a day, free up a space. Let's talk about the truth the way we know it. Let's make a play. This our reality, okay? Okay. We out here with some savage beats, okay? If you want it, you can have a piece. Effort come with automatic peace. Just be careful if you slip, you know the ladder's grief, okay? Open discussion, who you loving, who you trusting? Is it lusting when you busting? Is you still crushing? Was it something, is it nothing? Did you cuddle? Did you up and grab your clutch and was befuddled? Do you still love him? Is your relationship 100-100? Or is it 50-50? Do you be talking shit or do you sit and listen? Are you a real friend or a transaction system? Listen, do you be copping flowers? Do you open doors? Is you looking for a real woman? Is you content with whores? Do you be on your money? Do you take care of your kids? Do you stand on your business or do you wait on your chick? Let's talk about our mental health and protecting it. Yeah. Let's talk about our mental health and protecting it. Yeah. Rule number 1 is take accountability. Fight through the misery. Don't run away from you. Let your truth be your ability. Motivation and stability. Become a visionary. Don't let your feelings be you kill it, G. Tap into the chat. Talk to us. We the realest, G. Only the truth. That's our business, G. Yeah.